Well, good evening. Welcome now to Mules Stadium. I'm Frankie Castile. So glad to have you alongside. It is our Wolf Creek Power Sports pregame show. Coming up tonight, we've got all kinds of great things going on the next 45 minutes. So get ready as we get ready to bring you Poplar Bluff Mules football. Wolf Creek Power Sports is your ultimate Can-Am and Toro dealer in Poplar Bluff. If you need an ATV, side-by-side, or mower, stop by Wolf Creek Power Sports, 573-712-2383. It is our pregame show, a little bit of cloud cover. We did have just a little bit of light rain earlier, but hopefully that rain is now long gone. Joining us right now in the booth is their second member of the broadcast team. It is Brian Rosner. And Brian, welcome back to week 2 of high school football.
It's nice to be back at Mule Stadium, and hopefully a big crowd tonight. Like I said, the weather looks like it's going to hold off. It should be a nice night for football.
You know what tonight represents?
What's that?
Our 10th season at Mules Stadium. It's hard to believe we've been here 9 years already.
It's been wild, yeah. I remember the first night when the lines weren't even painted on the track, and it was a lot different back then. But yeah, it's been a decade.
It's been a decade of great memories, and tonight, by the way, we'll talk about this coming up, but our trivia questions that you came up with, we are talking all about our football stadium and what we've done here at home over the last 10 years, because 10 years ago this month, or I should say back in August of last month, 10 years we have been playing football right here. So we thought tonight, you thought, for example, that our trivia would be all about right here at Mule Stadium.
Yeah, everybody break out your chat GPT to figure out what our trivia question answers are going to be. It's kind of hard.
There's a couple of good ones.
Yeah, they're going to have to look it up, some old stories of mine, I guess, to dig back there. Yeah,
it's been a lot of fun too, and a lot of great memories right here in this football stadium. I remember one year, I think it was our home opener, the team was very late getting down here from St. Louis.
They showed up about 20 minutes late, and
we got started about 7:45 that night.
About 8 o'clock, yeah.
And 8 o'clock.
That wasn't the only time that happened. I believe we had a second game that like that. That's a wild thing about athletics and high school athletics. You just never know what you're going to get each night, any Friday night.
Going back to last week, you were there right beside me. I got to tell you, man, our Mules played really good the first half of football. A couple of bad cues in the second half, and it doesn't go our way. Take away the punt return for a touchdown. You take away a couple of odd little plays that went against us, and I think it's going to be a lot closer than what it was. Mules played really good for 24 minutes.
They really persevered there in that first half. They were down 14-0 before you can blink your eyes, and fought back to get within 2 there at half, and had the ball drive into to start the second half to take the lead, but. A lot of the night they were behind the chains, after not getting productive first downs. And the thing that really was that held them back was the field position just got flipped on them. They were pinned back in their own side of the field for most of the night, and they just couldn't flip the field and do those get that long drive to kind of put things in their favor. But and a lot of that started with things up front, and the Mule staff has made a few tweaks to the front line, and we'll talk about a little bit later. And hopefully, we can practice getting a little better, and it takes that front line of offensive linemen to put together a good game for the rest of the things kind of get moving.
The passing game was working in favor of the Mules in that first half. I thought Logan Slack had a phenomenal ball game, 2 touchdown receptions. It was the run game, though, the Mules had some issues with. At 32 carries, just 53 yards. That number tonight, it's got to change.
Yeah, that inside run was just taken away. And if teams see that early in the season, they're going to load up. You're not going to load up the box, and you're going to make it harder to throw the ball. So to have that pass game open up the run game might be helpful, but you're going to have to get hats on hats up front and make those blocks and be able to run the ball, because running the football eats up the clock and does a good job of keeping your defense off the field. So and again, doing that on first downs, especially not giving yourself second and long, or even worse, third and long, to get your offense going.
By the way, we are live on Facebook and on YouTube. Hit that share button for us on Facebook. More importantly, let us know where you're watching from. We want to say a big hello to our good buddy Andrew Jefferson. He is watching from the family room at 75 inches, he says, that TV screen. I may
That's
go
how
to
you
his
do
house.
it, yeah.
You betcha.
I don't think we have a 75-inch window in here.
I tell you what, it would be hard to get that. Hannah Leon is tuning in. She says, let's go Mules. Brian Harris says, let's go Mules. And Rebecca Osborne, she also says, let's go Mules, watching from Puxico, Missouri. By the way, a big shout out right now to our Mules Booster Club. They've got a tailgate party going on. Not that I'm biased by any means, although I am part of the Booster Club these days. I'm also part of a few other clubs and organizations in Bluff.
Got to say no, Frankie. You got to say no.
You got to say no too, Brian.
Yeah, I know.
I think you're running some of those deals. So, speaking of which, also coming up tonight, I thought I would go ahead, and we'll talk a lot about this coming up during our broadcast. You've got something going on when it comes to the Poplar Bluff Hall of Fame, and we'll discuss more on this during the broadcast. But give us a little teaser. Tonight, something special starts. Tell me about it.
Yeah, tickets go on sale tonight. We got some at the game if fans are coming out. They're $25 a ticket. The banquet's going to be October 2nd, which is a Thursday night and before homecoming weekend. And so, yeah, we're really excited about it. And we'll talk about
Can you believe this will be our only home game until? Well, no, we play Jackson.
Yeah,
we play Jackson.
Yeah, I thought that too. I was a little out of it to say, trying to remember how many home games we have. But yeah, just 2 home games before homecoming. So
it's crazy.
But that's good because we have a lot of home games at the back end of the season. So that'll definitely help.
And I'm hoping that
traveling.
when the districts are all said and done, we'll be right here in Week 10. That'd be a lot of fun.
Yeah, get one of those top 3 seeds, and we can play at home.
You're not kidding. By the way, Kyle Roberts is tuning in. Used to work right here at River Radio. He is now tuning in from Webb City, Missouri, supporting the Webb City Cardinals and the Poplar Bluff Mules. Notice I said Webb City Cardinals and not the St. Louis Cardinals, obviously.
Right.
By the way, I went to Wrigley on a Monday for Labor Day. It was a great time.
It's a nice experience.
And it was a very good experience. By the way, our schedule right now is posted online by going to Facebook and our YouTube channel. Gives you an idea of where and who we're going to be facing in the games to come. We are at the 23 mark past the hour, which means 37 more minutes until we kick off. And it's not just this game that we're watching. There is a slew of ball games in Southeast Missouri. One game I've got my eye on is just up the road, and that's going to be Dexter and Sykeston. That one should be a lot of fun.
Oh, yeah, that's always a nice rivalry between those 2 teams.
Got Greg Roberto right here behind us. Always does a great job with our Mules teams. Love having him around, and you'll see him on the field. I'm assuming that Sean will be able to get him on the program as well as we move throughout the broadcast. By the way, Sean Mannon will be joining us tonight. He'll be live on the sidelines. You know, it's ironic because I love the view that we have right here. It's a little bit lower to the ground. You can't see the officials sometimes on the calls they make because of where we are. But nevertheless, we've got good, strong Ethernet. We've got a great view overall. Don't want to change.
No, I love it over here.
I'm setting my ways.
Yeah, it's nice over here. And there's fewer steps to climb up, too, before you get up here.
That's right.
You have
over
to climb
there.
Upstairs. Oh, yeah. And they leave it way too cold over there. You don't want to be on that press box.
I don't mind the cold so much.
No, it's cold.
I tell you what, Kyle, we sure miss you back in Poplar Bluff, my friend. You're welcome here anytime. So what are some things that you're looking for before we bring on the coach here in about 5 minutes? What are some things that you're looking for to see if we cleaned up early in this ball game? Yeah,
we're going to see, what the Mules have done to adjust from last week and, to get better from week to week. Tackling, blocking, those are the things that the fundamentals that coaches always talk about, especially this time of year. It's not much scheme-wise the things that you got to do. I mean, you could throw any play out there, but if you don't execute those plays, it doesn't really matter what play you draw up. You gotta have 11 guys on the same page, and we've been working on it all summer. So this time of year, football season is a lot different than summer camp. So looking at them, right now warming up and going through those paces, and so we really got to see things cleaned up and get better. And as long as you're improving week to week, by week 9, let's hopefully when you head into the playoffs, you're kind of hitting on all cylinders.
So coming up here in just a few moments, we're going to be joined by the head coach, Coach Jeff Mannon. Our broadcast here this afternoon, our pregame show once again brought to you by Wolf Creek Power Sports, your ultimate Can-Am and Toro dealer in Poplar Bluff. If you need an ATV, a side-by-side, or mower, stop by our good friends at Wolf Creek Power Sports in Poplar Bluff, 3450 Canal Boulevard, 573-712-2383. I misspoke, Tim. I said the rain was over. You said the rain was over, Brian, but I'm still feeling some little raindrops.
That's just humidity.
That's okay.
That's just humidity.
Yeah, Brian says, don't worry about it, Tim. It's just humidity. We'll send that bill to Brian's home.
We got trash bags. We can cover it up. We're good. Let's go.
We do, absolutely. So what we're going to do is we're going to go to break, and when we come back, we're going to be joined by the head coach of the Poplar Bluff Mules, our coach's interview. It's all being brought to you by our good friends at Heartland Express in Poplar Bluff. We're back in 3 minutes with the coach's interview. Don't go anywhere. This is the Stinson Press Mules Radio Network.
Head to Heartland Express in Poplar Bluff, where amazing service meets mouth-watering meals. Start your day with a full breakfast bar made fresh every morning. Then come back for lunch and dinner specials that'll keep your taste buds cheering and your wallet smiling. Craving something late? Try our new cook-to-order menu from 2 p.m. to 5 a.m. That's right, Heartland Express is open 24/7, serving up hometown flavor around the clock. From hearty breakfast to satisfying lunches, come see why locals love it. Find them on Facebook at Heartland Express Market and make your next meal a hometown favorite.
I love how you're always thinking ahead.
Well, they don't call me Prepared Pat for nothing.
Guess that makes you forward-thinking Fiona.
Gotta protect your dreams.
Life's better when you're under our roof.
And that would be? Relieved Rudy?
Save up to 23% by bundling your home and auto with us.
Pizza Inn wants to know, what's your favorite slice? Is it our classic Supreme in all its warm, cheesy goodness? Or maybe it's the Meaty Max with its perfect combination of flavors and textures. And don't forget the fan favorite chocolate chip cookie dessert pizza, a mouth-watering masterpiece. Your Poplar Bluff Pizza Inn serves up all your favorites, so no matter what slice you crave, Pizza Inn will satisfy. Pizza Inn, where family and flavor meet.
Barker's Towing and Auto Repair. As the name suggests, Barker's does more than just towing.
Here at Barker's, we offer a complete line of automotive services, including tires, brakes, alignments, maintenance, and repair.
And for our car enthusiasts, you'll enjoy our speed shop for quality performance parts.
We are locally owned and look forward to earning your business.
And for those times that you need a tow, Barker's Towing is available 24/7 for all of your towing and auto recovery needs.
It's Barker's by request. 573-785-7811.
Looking for power, performance, or pure fun? You'll find it at Wolf Creek Power Sports. From rugged Can-Am ATVs and side-by-sides to Toro mowers built to tackle any yard, Wolf Creek has you covered. And we service what we sell. And the best part? You don't have to take our word for it. Come in for a test drive and experience the quality of Can-Am and Toro for yourself. Wolf Creek Power Sports, Poplar Bluff.
Making new friends can bring joy at any stage of life. At Oakdale Assisted Living, friendships grow naturally through shared meals, activities, and group outings. We provide personalized care in a warm, welcoming environment. Our residents are supported by passionate caregivers and surrounded by friends who feel like family, all while enjoying the freedom of an independent lifestyle. Schedule your tour of Oakdale Assisted Living today by calling 573-686-5242. That's 573-686-5242.
We're back live on the pregame show with head coach Jeff Mannon, presented by Heartland Express in Poplar Bluff, your go-to spot for fresh meals, handcrafted juices, and locally made ice cream. Whether you're fueling up for game day or winding down after, Heartland Express is open 24/7 to serve up hometown flavor with a smile. All right, Coach, so here we go. It is week 2 and our first home game of 2025. First and foremost, it seems like the team is ready to be at home with our fans against the Red Devils out of Chaminade.
Yep, these kids are excited to give it another shot this week. They're excited to see all the people out here in the stands today. They appreciate all the support. Just hope they can go get them today.
Want to go back to it last week, obviously, in the first half, Coach. It was a really well-executed first half. The first 2 drives on defense, Mules giving up 14 points. Nevertheless, they were able to settle down and then make it a ball game in the first half. Your thoughts on the second half and what adjustments were made by both teams as the Mules had taken their first loss 7 nights ago?
You know, the first of that game last week, we kind of got shell-shocked a little bit after we settled in after the first 2 drives. The kids kind of figured out how to play defense, and then we got offense rolling. And, we ended up 14-12 at half, and the kids figured out we could hang with a team like that. And then, at halftime, I think we had too many kids going both ways compared to what they had, and I think we kind of got gassed. They changed a little bit of blocking schemes to where they were blocking the guys on our edge a little bit more, which caused us some issues. But, no, I think we got some things figured out on the offensive line that kind of got exposed last week, and hopefully be able to move the ball a little better this week too. So
I guess one of the big questions that we have coming up tonight against Chaminade, you look at them on paper, they are not quite as talented as they were a season ago. Mules going to their place last year, getting a 2-point win. Your thoughts on the Red Devils overall, and more importantly, do you feel like our Mules can compete with the Red Devils here tonight?
After Valley View is going to be a pretty good team that we had last week. And, after just knowing that kids could compete with them for a half, I think they have confidence that they can pretty much compete with anybody. The Chaminade, it's one of those things where they got new starters and new positions and some younger kids, so it's going to take them a few games to get rolling, kind of like us. Their coach really does a good job of getting them going year in and year out. I think last year was the first year we beat them in the entire series that we've played them. But, the kids got a shot. Same thing. We're going to have to execute. We're going to have to protect the football, and we're going to have to tackle. So it comes down to the basic things of football.
Run game last week for the Mules, 32 carries on 53 yards. Obviously, you want to see that number improve coming up tonight.
Yeah, last week we had an issue with running the ball between the tackles to where we just kind of scrap it and we became like a perimeter run game team. When you get one-dimensional like that, teams can do things to adjust it and take it away from you. So, hopefully this week we got some things fixed up front to where we can end up running the ball downhill a little more. And, if we can get Larkins and Devin in there running in between the tackles, it makes a big difference in the game plan.
Looking at last week on third down conversions, Coach, our team was 2 out of 11, but the defense, though, did a great job, only allowing Valley View 1 of 7 on third down conversions. How important will it be tonight for this team to win the third down conversion battle?
Getting off the field on third down and fourth down is a big thing for us on defense. It's kind of been an issue the last few years, and we've been harping it that, hey, you get the opportunity to get off the field, we got to get off the field. And then, offensively, if you can't convert third downs, you end up with the, 3 and outs, things like that. So it's a big issue to keep the ball moving, get the momentum, and keep it on your side. So.
And obviously, looking at the kicking game for the Mules on special teams, what will that look like here tonight?
We got Gage Arnhart kicking this week. We kind of had an open competition week. We had some issues on special teams, so we've been practicing that for 20 or 30 minutes every day this week to get that figured out. We might have our soccer kicker back around the second corner. It kind of depends on what time they finish up their game at Notre Dame, but, we'll see how that goes.
Absolutely. And, of course, obviously, first home game of 2025. What does that mean not only to you but the rest of the coaches to be at home with our fans in the stands?
Everybody's excited to just go out and show these people out here what we kind of have and the kind of culture that we've built, and just let them see what kind of work they've been doing all summer. So,
well, let's break it down. Other than scoring more points, what does the Mules need to do to get to 1-1 and our first win of the season?
We got to be able to run the ball, stop the run, and then hold them to less points than we have. So
there you go, Coach. Thank you so much for the time. Best of luck to you, and we'll see you guys afterwards.
All right, thank you, Frankie.
Joining us live, it is head coach Jeff Mannon of the Poplar Bluff Mules. Still to come, we've got your starting lineups, your keys to victory, and kickoff coming up at the top of the hour. It is the Red Devils and the Mules on the way. This is the Stinson Press Mules Radio Network.
Attention farmers. Kevin's Auto Repair and Tire is running a farm special on tractor tires until the end of the year. Yes, you heard that correctly. Until the end of the year, Kevin's Auto Repair and Tire carries all the big names you know and trust. They also offer all sizes. No matter what size tractor you have, they can get you taken care of. For all of your tractor tire needs, call Kevin's Auto Repair and Tire at 573-840-5053 and ask for Shannon Bradley. That's 573-840-5053.
Whitworth Gift Chest Jewelers is a third-generation family-owned jewelry and repair store who have served the Poplar Bluff community for over 60 years.
Our family has always worked hard to provide the finest jewelry creations and service imaginable.
Imagine playing sports, reading, or driving without needing contact lenses or glasses. The eye LASIK procedure at Eye Care Specialists could be the answer to help you improve your vision. Call Eye Care Specialists to schedule a free screening.
Well, we appreciate our good friend, Coach Jeff Manning, joining us live on the pregame, presented by our good friends at Heartland Express in Poplar Bluff. Heartland Express, they've got everything you need, all the way from breakfast items to lunch and dinner, now offering a juice bar, ice cream, and loaded tea shop. It is Heartland Express in Poplar Bluff. It is now about 23 minutes until the opening kickoff. Let's welcome in our fourth member of the team here tonight. So honored to have him. Our good friend Brian Rhodes was like, wait a minute, there's four of us tonight. There is Sean Manning, who is on the track. Take it away, my friend.
Hello, Frankie. Glad to be here for Game 2, Week 2 of the high school football season here in Missouri. I know the students here are getting ready. The band out there is getting ready to perform, and it's going to be a great night for football here in Poplar Bluff.
Tell me what you have seen so far down on the track, my friend. I mean, it seems like from the fans behind you, they are pumped up and ready for the first home game of 2025.
Yeah, temperatures cooled down a little bit. We've had a little bit of threat of rain, some sprinkles here and there, but I think it's going to hold off. It's going to be a great time. I know fans are ready, and they're going to see what I saw the coaches working with the players in the pregame. Like Coach Manning said in the pregame, they're going to get that run game established. They're going to get the ball on the field. They're going to do that to kind of first drive or so, build up this crowd, get that excitement ready for when that first score happens. And I think when that does happen, this place is going to explode.
Are you going to perform with the marching band coming up in a few minutes? They'll be on your side in about 2 minutes.
I mean, I haven't played percussion in, we'll say, 2 decades, but if they want to give me something to hit, I'll hit it.
I'll tell you what, I want you to ask Brian Rosner. He couldn't remember how many guys we had. It's very unusual, Sean. You've been around me a long time. I don't think we've ever had a 4-man crew.
There were a few times when we had some of our friends join us, but It's been a while.
It's been a minute, so it's nice to have you out there on the sideline. And, of course, Brian, anything you want to ask Sean out there? I mean, he's in the elements. I'm up here in the warm.
Yeah, that's good. Let him get wet.
Let you get wet, Sean, down there on the track, my friend. Is it still raining where you are?
No, it's not raining right now, but with how Frankie had the AC cranked up in the press box,
right?
It kind of feels better out here than it does up there.
Actually, I didn't have the cold air on. It was already on whenever I came in, so I forgot to turn it off. All right, Sean.
It was a little chilly up there.
Well, we're going to keep you in mind here for the pregame. We'll throw it back to you as soon as we see the Mules about to come out of Maximus. We'll give it to you in just a few moments, so stand by.
Sounds good. Thank you, Frankie.
That is Sean Mannon. He is our 4th member tonight, and man, it's a lot of fun to be able to bring you all the excitement here in Poplar Bluff. And I know by looking at some of the other ball games going on here tonight, let's run down our schedule here. And here are some games that we're going to be watching for tonight. Hayti is on the road at Portageville. Malden takes on Caruthersville. Potosi at Charleston. Also, New Madrid County Central on the road at East Prairie. Donovan falls to Saxony last night 35-7, and I believe it was Saxony's, quote, first varsity home football game. Is that right?
Correct, yeah. They played at Houck Stadium.
Played that at Houck Stadium, and Saxony picks up the win at 35-7. Kennett is on the road at Paragould, Arkansas. In Class 4, you've got Salut taking on Hillsboro at Hillsboro. That one should be a good matchup. Both are 1-0. The game I'm looking forward to, though, maybe one of the best games of the night, could be Dexter at Sykeston, and both teams are also 1-0.
Yeah, it'd be a fun game to watch.
Who do you have in that ball game, Brian?
It's a tough one. I'm going to say Dexter's got the upper hand, obviously, going into this one, but I like to see how improved Sykeston is, you know?
All right, we're going to see what happens. In our district, what we're looking for, you've got Seckman on the road taking on Fox. Seckman is 0-1, Fox 1-0. St. Charles West on the road at Cape Central minus Keyshawn Boyd. I was told that he is done pretty much for the season after last week.
Well, hopefully that's not, the case.
I hope he's able to come back.
Yeah.
Also, Farmington takes on St. Clair. Those two teams are 1-0. And then our ball game here, Chaminade at Poplar Bluff. Chaminade 1-0, and the Mules looking for their first win of the season. I want to go to our district standings and where we sit right now, Brian.
No, don't even look at it. It's
week
1.
It's week 1, but what I'm saying is it's a winnable district for the Mules. I mean, right now we're sitting at 6th place, but it's only been one football game. We still got to take on Farmington and Cape Central. I still say that Miller Career is going to be the wild card in this district. You've got Fox top of the standings. They're not going to have a 9-0 season, so
they've got a tough schedule.
This really is a winnable district for the Mules,
well,
I think.
Fox is going to go through a gauntlet schedule, but they're also going to pick up a lot of.
They're going to have a lot of Class 6
points, yeah. So that helps them a little bit. Obviously next week the season starts for the Mules in reality because you got the SEMO North.
Yep.
SEMO North and the district game against Farmington. That's a big matchup. That's the first step. Then we can start looking at how it's going to land. But yeah, you've got some you've got an opportunity to go deep in the playoffs if you play well at the end of the season, and you've got to want to play at the end of the season. If you go in you go in there 1-8 or worse, guys are going to not give up, but it's going to be a lot harder to motivate you to play in the playoffs, especially on the road. So getting that top 3 seed to get a home game, or even if you get the number 1 seed, you get the bye, that's very helpful. So, first step is next week, but to get to next week, you got to be better this week. And so that's what you got to like to see out of the Mules tonight.
A couple of numbers that jump out to me, and that is last week we talked about this right before we kicked off. We talked about the Mules. They've got to win that battle on first down. Last week they were just 2 out of 11 on third down conversions. However, the defense of the Mules did really well, only allowing Valley View 1 of 7 on third down conversions. So our defense did its job. The Mules offense, they've got to be better on third down conversions here, Brian. If the Mules want to go deep in this ball game and make it more competitive, I think it all comes down to third down conversions.
Well, I mean, if you win first down, you give yourself a better chance at third down. So, establishing the run, giving yourself a more manageable third downs will definitely help. The defense played well last week, but again, they had a lot of short fields that they were defending.
Yes.
So, their backs were against the wall, and they made one red zone stop. Got a stop on the 6-yard line there, which was huge at the time. But you got to have more punts. We didn't force. Did we force any punts last week? It seems like there was none.
I don't think so.
Yeah.
So we did 2 of them. There was 2 of them.
2 late. That's right. So. You gotta force some punts and get the other team's offense off the field, and you also have to sustain drives, and by doing that, you gotta win every play.
We were able to force Valley View with 2 punts overall. However, you look at Valley View and what they did to the Mules, they were able to force the Mules to 8 punts overall, and that tells you the story right there.
And fortunately, the punting was good. Colt Clifford did a great job getting. I think he had a couple 50-yarders that rolled on him. but he did a good job kicking away from their return guys and really helped flip the field as much as he could in that punt game. And that was one of the things that they always put the punters on the offense, but I always think of punters as on defense because that really sets up your defense of where they're going to land and start. So he did a great job of not necessarily totally flipping the field, but giving the Mules some space to work.
By the way, our good buddy Gary Simmons is tuning in tonight, not feeling the best. We wish you all the best, my friend. He is watching. He says, Brian, do a good job tonight, as always. In the meantime, we're going to go down fieldside for the playing of tonight's national anthem by the Show Me Marching Band, and the junior ROTC will be presenting the colors, and then we will have our national anthem. Great job by the Show Me Marching Band and, of course, the junior ROTC as well. They always do a great job. Now, coming up here in just a moment, we will have our Mules coming out of Maximus here momentarily. I know Sean is still on the track here, so we'll throw it down to him. And, of course, Sean, as you can see, the Mules, they are about to line up here to come out of Maximus.
Yeah, the Mules players are getting ready. This is part of all the pomp and circumstance of everything that goes on with high school football. That's part of it. You got to get amped up in the pregame in the locker room. Then you're going to have to calm down, wait a little bit for the band to do all the great work they're doing. They're part of this too, but the coaches have been talking to the players. This is a part of the process. This is what you got to do. So pretty soon they're going to be down here at Maximus getting ready to run out there, holding the colors, getting ready to represent Poplar Bluff for Mules football.
All right, my friends, stand by. We'll come right back to you here in just a few moments. And coming up, we're going to get right into our starting lineups as well as our keys to victory. And we will first start off with our starting lineups coming up. It's all being brought to you by First Midwest Bank. Your first checking account to starting a small business. First Midwest Bank is invested in the people who make up our communities we serve. First Midwest Bank is here to help you plan for your financial future. Stop by one of the First Midwest Bank locations or go online to www.midwest.com. Member FDIC. It is First Midwest Bank. We've got your starting lineups coming up in 30 seconds. This is the Stinson Press Mules Radio Network.
From little bites to big appetites, there's something for everyone. At Costello's Restaurant in Poplar Bluff, we serve fresh, made-to-order meals that satisfy every craving. From St. Louis-style pizzas to hand-cut certified Angus beef steaks, fresh seafood, and home-style pastas, every bite is packed with flavor. Costello's makes the perfect date night or a meal out with friends and family. Start your morning with our full breakfast menu available every day. Costello's, where every meal is a masterpiece.
All right, so it is our starting lineups presented by our good friends at First Midwest Bank. Let's go with the offense here. First off, Brian, for the Poplar Bluff Mules. And here we go. We'll go from the wide receivers all the way to the quarterback. At wide receivers tonight, you've got J.R. Lathan wearing number 2, a 5'11 senior. Also number 6, Logan Slack, a 6'3 senior, weighing 162. At left tackle, number 58, Caleb Casey, a 6'2 sophomore. Number 74, he'll be the left guard, Drew Cleveland, a 6' sophomore. The center tonight is James Timms. He is a 5'10 junior. At right guard, number 52, Preston Morey, a 5'9 senior. At right tackle, Carson Dickin, a 5'11 junior. And the other wide receivers are number 11, Xavier Jones, a 5'7 junior. Our tight end, Caden Jenkins, a 5'11 senior. The running back tonight is Devin Ferguson, at number 22, a 5'11 junior. And the quarterback tonight is Colt Clifford, a 6'2 junior, weighing 179. All right, Sean, you're back on the mic, my friend. I can see the Mules under Maximus. Take it away.
Yeah, the Mules players are here. They are ready. They got Old Glory, the American flag. They got the Mules flag as well. It's going to be a great night of football here in Southeast Missouri. Coach Mannon's out here. Tell them, hey, calm down. We got to wait just a moment, and then we're going to be getting started.
We really are. Also, Caden Johnson is the man holding Old Glory out there, number 3 for the Mules. We've got Caden Jenkins right behind him. And also Bryce Dobbs wearing number 8, leading that pack. We'll see the smoke coming up in just a few moments, and then we'll see the Mules players as they will run out of Maximus here momentarily. Here is the blue smoke. And here we go as the Mules now get ready to take it away. Sean, give us play-by-play down there. And the Mules are coming out, led by Caden Johnson and by Bryce Dobbs. All right, Brian, so now we are just moments away from the kickoff here tonight to open up another season at Mule Stadium, our 10th season.
Yeah, longest 7 minutes of the game. You know, you're waiting for that coin toss and the kickoff. But it's good to see a good crowd out here. Cars are still filing in.
It's a long line
yeah, it always is a long line, yep. But a good crowd. It's opening a home game, and so good to see a lot of Mules fans out here. Some Chaminade fans made the trip, so
absolutely glad to have them alongside.
And a good student section already standing, they're ready to go. So and I just gotta wait for those captains to come out and do the coin toss, and we can get going.
Well, while we're waiting for the coin toss, we talked about the offense here. It looks a little bit similar, pretty much to last week. How about defense? You want to take it away, Brian?
Yeah, on defense, Mules are going to be starting Andre Aguilar at defensive tackle, Colton Wimpy at nose guard, and Christian Ogoin Wambo, you always give me that one, at defensive end. In the linebacker crew, we got Alex Larkin, number 14. You got Devin Ferguson, number 22 in the middle, and number 1, Caden Jenkins in the middle. And on the outside, we got number 8, Bryce Dobbs. Our corners on the outside are Javian Bradley and J.R. Lathan. And then our strong safety is going to be Colt Clifford, number 10, and the free safety is number 6, Logan Slack. And I got a lot of guys going both ways, but we're going to see some more guys, coming in and giving some rest, so that'll be good because it is a cool night, but, it's still week 2, so the guys are still getting the wind for them.
So we're going to have our coin toss coming up here in just a mere matter of moments. Let's go ahead and give you the captains right now from the Chaminade Red Devils. And coming out here for the coin toss will be at number 2, Winston Weiler. He'll be the quarterback tonight, a 6'1" senior. Also out there tonight is going to be at number 40. He'll be coming out with the team, Cameron Fobb, a 5'11" senior. number 79 for the Chaminade Red Devils, Kavion Mitchell. He is a 6'1" senior. Also out there, number 71, Will Stronman. He is a 6'4" senior. Those are the captains for the Chaminade Red Devils. Now looking over at the Mules on the far side of the football field. Their captains are as follows. Number 5, Corday Hightower, a 5'10" senior. Number 6, Logan Slack, a 6'3" senior. Number 7, Javian Bradley, a 6' senior. Number 54, Henry Hank Deacon. He is a 6' senior, weighs about 220. Those are the captains on both sides of the football field. By the way, the Mules are being coached by Jeff Mannon in his second season. He is 5-7 in 2 years. Hopefully, he gets win number 6 tonight.
It'd be nice to get a win at home. That's been getting off to a good start here will be key, and see if the Mules can pick up a W.
Let's see if they can do that. By the way, coming up next, it'll be our keys to victory. It is brought to you by our good friends at Kevin's Automotive and Tires. And before we turn things over to Brian on our keys to victory, here tonight, once again, being brought to you by Kevin's Automotive and Tires. They are a certified tire dealer in all the top brands, including Brickstone and Firestone. They also offer all size tractor tires at unbeatable prices, from muffler work to oil changes, electrical to heating and air, and now offering towing service. Kevin's Auto and Tire can do it all. Find them off of Cravens Road, right behind the Relax Motel. Call 573-840-5053. It is our keys to victory, brought to you by Kevin's Automotive and Tire. All right, Brian, you thought about this for 7 days. What do you think?
Keys to victory is always, turnovers, and offensive line. Controlling the offensive line. And defensive line is going to be important. That run game, establishing it for the Mules early is going to be important. But turnovers, they did a great job last week of not having any. They put the ball on the ground a couple times, but we're fortunate enough to get on top of it. That's key. But this is going to be a fast game. Both teams like to run, so
yes.
Things can turn in a hurry. So you have to keep everything on even keel. Because it can be a quick game. And things can get out of hand quick. So you gotta be focused and on each play, and it's going to be very important for the Mules to take care of the ball and win that first down too. That's a lot of keys to victory. I'm sorry, but
no,
it's early.
It is early, and I'm so glad you brought those up. And of course, we're still waiting for. We are waiting for that coin toss. We are at the 3-minute mark, and now the teams will walk out. And, of course, you look at Chaminade. They are coming in 1-0 on the season. If you're Coach Manning, you're at home. You're 0-1 this season. If the Mules win this toss, what will they do? Will they get the defense out there right away, or will they let the offense go?
Always defer, yeah. Even if no matter where you're at, I always like to defer. You want that ball to start the second half. Chaminade, they're coming off another road win over at McCluer North last week, and they played Saturday, so they've had one fewer day to kind of to get ready for this game, obviously. But that's not too much of a hindrance. But playing on the road on a Saturday afternoon is tough, and they did a good job of they allowed a kickoff to return at to start the game, and then bounced right back and took care of business. But a couple of those touchdowns for them were on fourth down. So and over fourth and longs, they were like fourth and inches. They got some big plays on fourth down. So this team is capable of scoring at any time, and so the Mules defense is going to have to do a good job of wrapping up and not giving up those big plays.
Well, the referee, or I should say the two coaches, shake hands. Sean, one more time in the pregame. Mules fans and the players, they look all fired up here tonight.
Yes, the Mules fans here in attendance. We got a full side here on the home side. Chaminade, they sent about a few dozen people, so hopefully that can help the Mules players. Don't have to worry about too boisterous from the away side. That'll allow those passions, that energy from the Poplar Bluff crowd to lift the Mules players to win number 1 for the season.
All right, so the Chaminade wins the toss, and they will defer, so we'll see the Mules offense here. Stand by, Sean. We'll come to you here very soon. If you have something breaking, just let us know, my friend down there.
Will do. Thank you.
All right, so we are going to have the Mules to begin this ball game. They will be on offense first, and we'll see what the Mules can do with it. I'll tell you what, Brian, one thing about it, the Mules, they're going to receive first. Let's see what they learned from last week on the road, and let's see if the Mules offense here can come away. First off, let's do our student comments and our prayer.
Let's go!
Dear Heavenly Father God, we thank you so much for this beautiful night and for the opportunity to come together and watch these boys play. Lord, we ask that you place your hand over every player on the field tonight and over every driver on the way home. Keep them safe and let this be a fun, clean game. We love you and we praise you. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. Glad that we still do that in our school system. No doubt about it. Let us know where you're watching from.
Thank you for your time.
Let us know where you're watching from tonight on social media. Hit that share button for us. Also, we're going to have one of our favorite parts of the broadcast. We will have trivia coming up tonight as well. You all right, Brian? Give me a thumbs up, my friend. All right, he's good. He was looking kind of nervous over there, Brian. I got to make sure he's okay. So the Mules, by the way, our officials here tonight wearing the white cap will be George Bays, our umpire, Jamie Ivey, linesman Denver Stuckey, our line judge James Mills, and the back judge Lance Amick. Those are the officials tonight for this contest.
Good crew.
They are number 2 in SEMO.
Yeah, and good rankings. Good
yes,
guys.
they are. Absolutely great guys, and I know most of them personally.
Yeah.
I give them a lot of crap, I can promise you. And I will after the night and over.
I say they're used to that.
It's
going to
happen. All right, so here we go. Brian, you ready, my friend?
Let's go.
Tim's ready. Hope you are ready as well. We are live on Facebook and YouTube, on the radio, 93.3 FM, 930 AM. You're watching Mules and listening exclusively on KWOC. To kick off number 63, Owen Plotcher. Here we go. Mules fans, get ready. Week number 2 of high school football. We are underway. It is a booming kick downfield taking by Devin Ferguson near the 11-yard line. Ferguson is out in space. A helmet comes off. He is still on his feet, and he'll be wrapped around midfield, or 45-yard line rather. Good job by the Mules. What a great return by Ferguson, and he is down all the way at the 43-yard line. 1st and 10, Poplar Bluff.
Yeah, good start. Good return. He's had a couple of good ones last week, so that's a good start for the Mules.
And Miller is tuning in. Also, Luke Boggs is tuning in. You hear that cowbell? We'll hear that all night, I promise you. Colt Clifford, the starting QB, comes out in a shotgun formation. He's got Ferguson right beside him. They hand the football off to Ferguson. It was a busted play, but he will take it to near midfield. And that's going to bring up 2nd down. They will mark him at the 50. It'll be on the Chaminade side of the football field. It'll bring up 2nd down coming up for the Poplar Bluff Mules.
That's winning 1st down right there. Even
yes,
if it was a broken play, they made something out of nothing.
Got 7 yards on that, bringing up 2nd down and about 3. 2nd down and 3. It opens up your playbook to be able to have a 2nd and short. They're going to hand the football off again. This time, Chaminade's front line not going to let him go anywhere. No gain on the play, so brings up a 3rd down and 3 already. By the way, last week we talked about it. The Mules just 2 of 11 when it comes to 3rd down conversions. Big 3rd down coming.
Yeah, it's Ferguson again, right?
Yes, it was. Ferguson with the carry, rather.
I was trying to see the defensive lineman was in the backfield already, and it was quick.
Chaminade looks like they're showing pressure on the line. 3rd down and 3. They're going to pass it to Jenkins. Jenkins is going to bounce away from one tackle. It is a Mules 1st down. Jenkins with a huge pickup. It is a Baldwin Chevrolet 1st down. David Foster is tuning in. Jacksonville, Texas. Glad to have you alongside. Mike Miller is watching from Parrish, Florida. He says, let's go Mules. Well, that was a great catch and run by Caden Jenkins, Brian.
And he got the key block to get out of there, too.
Yes, he did. 1st and 10, Baldwin Chevrolet, 1st down Ferguson now comes in. We'll see what he does on first down. They give it to the running back. Ferguson bouncing outside, and he is not going to get a whole lot of yardage.
Brings up second down.
Second down coming up. He'll be placed at the 43-yard line. So 43-yard line, second down. They're going to say no gain on the play. Second down and 10. So second down and 10, no gain on the play. Chaminade once again showing pressure on the line. And now he's back to throw. Clifford is going downfield. It's going to be overthrown, and it was intended for Logan Slack. Slack was the intended target. The 6'3" senior had a couple of catches last game for the touchdown. Tim O'Neill is tuning in from Texas. I believe I saw Chase O'Neill watching as well from SEMO. Glad to have all those folks alongside for Mules football. 9:55 to play here in the opening quarter. Big third down coming here, Brian. Third and 10.
They've already dropped their linebackers back. They're bringing 4 at the front. They got to get some good offensive pressure, or offensive line has to hold them off here.
It may go to Xavier Jones. No, it's going to be a quarterback keeper instead. And Colt Clifford buries his head, and he is inside the 40-yard line to about the 38-yard line. And I believe you're going to go for it.
I'd say that tells me they're going for it here.
Yeah, they're going to go for it. Down fourth down and about 5. So 4th and 5 coming. We'll see what the Mules are able to do. Last week, the Mules were 1 for 1 on 4th down. Let's see if they can do it again.
Yeah, the 5 gives you a little bit more room, but they're going to bring in some more pressure. Look at the linebackers. Yep. They're falling back. They're waiting. They're at the line to gain line.
They're going to throw it. Clifford going to the outside. It's going to be overthrown to Logan Slack, and that drive will stall on the 38-yard line of the Red Devils. Mules able to get a couple of first downs on that drive. And now the Red Devils coming out. They are led by their quarterback, Wynn Weiler, the 6'1" senior. Last week, he was 11 of 16 with 166, 2 touchdowns, and 1 interception. He's a very good quarterback, and they're going to hand the football off. Good job by Alexander Larkins in on the tackle. The ball carrier was Will Dooley, the 5'10" junior. Dooley last week had 7 carries for 52 yards. He averaged about 7 yards a play. Second down coming up for the Red Devils. It's going to be a pass play. This one along the outside, and Chaminade near first down yardage. Good tackle by number 28, Clayton Schock. The pass, by the way, was completed to Makai Robinson. So Robinson's going to bring up third down and short. He was near the first down marker. He'll come up a little bit short. Third down and manageable here, so you know they're going to go for it. Oh, what a good move by the Mules. The first man through looks like it's going to be number 4 of the Mules. That is Jonah Halliburton. He is back with the team now after following injury. Halliburton is a 6'1" senior. Boy, that is big right there.
Yeah, that was good pressure for the Mules.
It's fourth down. They lost yardage on the play.
They're going to try to draw them off sides. They're not going to go right here.
You don't think so?
No.
Oh, I don't know.
Too early for that.
I don't know.
We've got on the play clock. We got 15. There's plenty of time here to play around with it.
We'll see.
Nope, they're going.
I thought they were going to go for it.
Like I said,
Weiler now bouncing outside, and he will be stopped. First down, Poplar Bluff. Bryce Dobbs on the tackle. You better believe it, baby. You owe me $20, Brian.
I didn't say anything about money.
Oh, maybe that was just me. My bad.
I'll tell you what. I'll give you my salary for the evening here.
Okay. First down, Poplar Bluff. Let me hear you, Mules fans, on social media. Boy, that was a great job defensively. Now the offense has got to turn that into points.
Yeah, that's a big stop there for the Mules.
Big stop. So now the Mules back on the line. First drive for the Mules. Went 7 plays, 19 yards. Chaminade goes 4 plays, 5 yards. Clifford takes off. and he is going to be brought down. Boy, good job by number 58 there. That is Sebastian Vivecic. He is a 6'1" senior on the tackle there to Clifford. Second down coming up here. 7:45 to go here in the first. Mules defense making a big stop. Tyler McLevain is tuning in, one of our assistant coaches for Mules baseball. He coaches so many other sports like basketball. Also, Beth Lewis is tuning in. She also coaches a lot of sports. She is a pillar to the sports community in Poplar Bluff. Oh, a low snap, and Clifford does the smart thing and falls on top of it. Well, Ferguson, I guess, is the one that dropped it. It was a bad handoff to Ferguson. So Ferguson falls on it, and the ball is now spotted on the 42-yard line. Rebecca says, let's get a touchdown at Mules. I agree. I would love to see a Mules touchdown. Bringing up third down and about 9. Third down and 9.
Been a frantic first quarter here.
It has been, no doubt about it. Clifford now, high snap. They're going to hand the football off to Ferguson. Ferguson's running out of real estate, and he'll be brought down. First man through on the tackle is number 9, Orlando Irving III, 5'11" junior. So fourth down. Now we'll see the punt team come out for the Mules.
Yeah, it's fourth in the country mile, isn't it?
Yeah, that's what they, no doubt about that. Mules are going to stall on a 3 and out. They mark him back on the 48-yard line. The running game minus 9 yards on this drive, the last 2 plays.
I wouldn't call that one a running play. It was more like a covering play. That was crazy. But yeah, that's all right. We'll pin him back, start over.
Boy, good job by Clifford as he gets it just near the 20-yard line, I believe. They're going to mark him down, I believe, at the 19-yard line. Our ball game is presented by Whitworth Gift Chest Jewelers, a third-generation family-owned jewelry retail and repair store with over 60 years of serving Poplar Bluff and supporting the Poplar Bluff Mules. From custom pieces to unique vintage finds, they've got everything you need. Find them on 67 South, where Walmart is next to them. It is Whitworth Gift Chest Jewelers. So now here we go, 1st and 10. We're going to get a flag on the play, I believe. Sean is standing too close to the, no, I'm kidding around. He's not too close to the football field. I see you down there, Sean, my boy. Steve Frey, thank you so much, Steve. Michelle Massey is watching from the Lady Mules tennis bus. 5 yards on the play. Thank you so much, Michelle. Good luck to the Lady Mules on the tennis team here tonight. Last drive, by the way, for the Mules goes 4 plays, minus 4 yards. So we backed up. Speaking of backing up, 1st down and 15 now as Winston Weiler, they call him Win. There is a passing play. It is out in traffic. Good job by Jalen Shavers. He is in on the tackle. Makai Robinson is the intended target, and he brings them out with good field position now. It is a 1st down and 10 for the Red Devils, and he'll be marked down at the 37-yard line. Big play there, big gain by, and we're going to get another whistle to come in. And what do we have here? This one, I believe, is going to be a timeout.
I need one. Holy cow. They go no huddle. It's kind of hard to keep up, you know?
It's going to be an official's timeout.
Water break.
Water break it is. So while we have just a moment, let's go ahead, Tim Bowen, as we get ready to do up our first trivia question of the night. We are talking about a Pizza Inn family feast. If you don't mind, Tim, we'll put that trivia question on the screen. Which school was Poplar Bluff's first opponent at Mule Stadium 10 years ago? Was it Riverview Gardens? Was it St. Charles, Sumner with Transportation Law, or MICDS? If you know the right answer, just hit us up in the comments section, A, B, C, or D, and if you win, you will win a Pizza Inn family feast. Tell you what, Pizza Inn's got some great pizza, Brian. You should know.
I should know. Yeah, my son works there. He does a great job.
So you supplied me these questions, and it's amazing to go back and see all these teams. I'll give you a hint. All these teams have played right here at Mules Stadium.
Yeah, it's a tough one. You got to remember how long it was. 10 years ago. See how good your memory is. You might be able to look it up online, but it might take you a while to find it.
It might take you a while indeed. Tara Blanchard is tuning in. She is from Chaminade. Glad to have you alongside, Tara. Lee Wallace is tuning in from Evansville, Indiana. So we had the official water break. 6 minutes to go in the first quarter. No score. Passing play to the outside. It is good and near midfield to Isaac Hudson, the 6'2" junior.
That'll be another first down.
Another first down for the Red Devils. They were victorious a week ago, or last Saturday rather, 42-19 over McCluer North. First down and 10.
I need more cowbell.
Need more. The Booster Club, we appreciate them for doing up that tailgate party tonight. They did a phenomenal job. There's a run play. This one up the middle gets into Mules territory. And looks like number 10 was the ball carrier, Hassan Robinson, the 5'7" sophomore. He had 18 carries for 91 yards last week with 2 touchdowns. He was averaging 5 yards a play. So for the Mules now, that is a 3-yard gain, second down and 7. We've got tons of fans watching right now on Facebook and on YouTube. So glad to have you alongside. There's another run play to Hudson. Oh, good tackle there. This one by Caden Jenkins right at the 45-yard line. That one could have been a big gain for Hudson, or for Robinson rather. Robinson gets it to the 40, just inside the 45-yard line. So a third down coming. Third down and about 3. Going to be a hard snap count here, trying to get the Mules to jump off, and they did not. So now they're going to rechange the play now. Weiler, the quarterback, instructing Robinson to get on the other side.
He can feel Bryce Dobbs coming at him.
Yes, he can. A quick throw outside, incomplete, intended for Mekhi Robinson.
Now you're quite 3rd and 3. I mean, 4th and 3.
You're going to go for it. Yeah, you're going to go for it. No doubt about it. No doubt about it. Mules now, the defense is being called again. They are being called to get a big stop here.
Fans, let's get behind our defense. It's 4th down.
4th down and 3 coming. We'll see what the Mules defense can do. Back to throw, and the Mules coming in. Big time sack. Nevertheless, Bryce Dobbs, number 8, hammers it home. 1st and 10 at Poplar Bluff.
4:32 left here in the first quarter, and the Mules will get another big stop on 4th down.
Another big stop on 1st down. So now the Mules come back out. Boy, that was a great drive again by the Mules defense, doing what they do best. 1st down and 10, empty backfield. Now Ferguson in motion. Clifford is going to hang on to it himself, lowers his shoulder, and he's going to get down to near the 40-yard line. I believe it's the 41. It is going to be the 41-yard line, I believe. Are they picked it up, now they put it back down. So 41-yard line.
Who carried that one?
I'm sorry, it was the quarterback keeper.
Yeah, keeper, thank you. I'm still trying to catch up on the last one.
I get it, absolutely.
Yeah. Quarterback keeper.
Big shout out to all of our Mules sponsors here this season. Christian Automotive and Tire, Eye Care Specialists, Ozark Legacy Insurance Partners. 2nd down and 4 to go. Another handoff. Ferguson, he spins his way to near the marker, and he's going to be a little bit short. Ferguson gets the carry, and he is inside at the 40-yard line. It looks like the 39-yard line now.
Looks like he got tackled with one hand there when he was spun around. 2-yard gain.
3:32 to go. It's going to be 3rd down and about 2. Mules have picked up 8 yards on this current drive. You can hear the defense chants here by the Red Devils. 3rd down and 2.
Got a linebacker creeping in. He's coming in.
They're going to hand the football off, and this time Alexander Larkins will have a Baldwin Chevrolet first down. The officials already signaling for the Baldwin Chevrolet first down.
When you see that pressure, run right at it or throw right at it. And the Mules did just that.
3:09 to play here in the first quarter. Still no score. The Mules now have it 1st and 10 on the 34-yard line. 5-yard gain on 3rd and short. Ferguson lining up right beside Clifford. We'll see what they do with it here on 1st down. There's the handoff to Ferguson. Boy, the defense of Chaminade. Boy, good job there by Ferguson. He puts his shoulder down and gets it inside at the 20, or make that 35 down to about the 33-yard line.
Coach wanted to establish a run. They're doing that because they're starting to load that box. Now we'll watch for the pass over the top.
I guess they gained about a yard on the play.
Yep,
2nd
yard.
down and 9. I was hoping for a little bit more than...
that was a very hard yard to gain.
Yes,
there.
it was. Very difficult yard. 2nd down and 9.
And now this time Chaminade, I think they went from a 4-down lineman now they're at 3, and they got the extra linebackers, so they've changed things up a little bit.
Slack is on the outside. They are. They're looking over towards Slack. Clifford's trying to get outside. He'll keep it, and he's going to be taken down. Boy, what a stop there. What a tackle by Gus Kriegel, the 5'10" junior. My goodness, that was like a bus coming at you.
Yeah, he got flushed out of the pocket. Didn't have anybody to throw to and kept it a little too long.
He's only about 170, but it's all muscle on that one. It is all the way back to the 38-yard line, so a loss of 5 yards on the play, and that's going to bring up 3rd down and forever. 3rd down and about 14 for the Mules. Another big 3rd down coming up. We'll see what the Mules do. 3rd and forever. Clifford just going to keep it himself, and he'll be tackled near the 30-yard line, so we'll see if the Mules decide to go for it or not.
Well, with Clifford running, I'm going to go with they probably are.
Mules are 1 of 3 on 3rd down conversions. Mules are 1 of 2 right now on 4th down conversions, and they're going to have another one here.
Yeah, 4th and 7.
4th down and 7 coming, a 7-yard pickup. Make sure hit that share button on social media. Let us know where you're watching from. Clifford now, shotgun formation. We'll see what the Mules do with it here.
Fans think the quarterback's going to keep it, but he's going to throw it to the side.
He throws it to the side, incomplete. It was intended for Logan Slack, and a turnover on downs. And for the Mules now, Mules defense coming right back on the football field. So far with about 35 seconds left, neither team has scored here in the first quarter. It's made my job as scoreboard operator very, very simple.
Yeah, you got the easy job tonight.
Yeah, you're still
I'm trying to catch
away.
up. Yeah.
I know.
Where are we at? 31. That's
31-yard line. 1st down and 10 on the 31. 35 seconds now. Outside pass is connected to Isaac Hudson, and he was met quickly by Halliburton there. 2nd down coming, did not gain a whole lot. Well, they got him out to the 36-yard line, so about a 5-yard gain there. 2nd down and 5.
Yep.
Going to be a fake handoff. Instead, it's tipped and nearly picked off. Good job on the tip. Tell you what, Caden Johnson nearly had the interception. And now it's going to bring up 3rd down and 5 quickly here for the offense of Chaminade.
And this will be the last play of the first quarter.
Yes, it will. With 2 seconds remaining, Eye Care Specialist, a proud supporter of Mules football. 679 Physicians Park, 573-686-5579. Here we go as the Mules now We'll see if they, oh, good job there by the Mules. Bryce Dobbs again, bust through. There was a whole host of Mules. Alexander Larkins there. We'll be right back. That is the end of the first quarter. No score, a 4th down and forever coming. We're back in 60 seconds on the Stinson Press Mules Radio Network.
Looking to make your home more comfortable, functional, and stylish? At Hefner Furniture and Appliance, we've got everything you need to create the perfect space. From cozy sofas and plush recliners to beautiful bedroom sets, dining furniture, and top brand mattresses that guarantee a great night's sleep. With easy financing options and free local delivery, Hefner makes it simple and affordable to bring comfort home. Visit our massive showroom in Poplar Bluff. You can also browse and shop anytime online at hefnerfurniture.com.
Insurance decisions shouldn't be a shot in the dark. With expert advice, personalized service, and a wide range of carriers, Ozark Legacy Insurance Partners should be your first choice. We're not just experienced agents. We're your partners. We offer a wide range of carriers for tailored coverage and better rates. So expect a handshake, a chat, and solutions that fit like a well-tailored suit. For auto, home, business, life, health, and even Medicare, make Ozark Legacy Insurance Partners your first choice for insurance. It's our family protecting your family.
Well, as we ended the first quarter, Bryce Dobbs on another big sack, and that's going to bring up 4th down and forever 4th and 16. And now Chaminade looks like they're going to punt the football away once again. Good punt that time, and there was a very short punt. Oh, it almost hit a Mules player. It almost hit number 28, Clayton Schock, and luckily he was able to get out of the way. End up being a pretty good kick overall by Eric Ewing, the 6'1" senior. Our trivia question right now, what we want to know, which school was Poplar Bluff's first opponent here at Mule Stadium? Was it Riverview Gardens, St. Charles, Sumner with Transportation Law, or MICDS? That's what we want to know. If you know the right answer, then hit us up on Facebook or YouTube and let us know your answer. The winner tonight will receive a Pizza Inn family feast. Clifford, a quick throw outside to Jenkins. Oh, what a block by J.R. Lathan. And Jenkins will have a Baldwin Chevrolet first down. That play does not develop. Watch the instant replay as J.R. Lathan gave a beautiful block. 1st and 10, Mules on their own 49-yard line.
That block on the outside, it turns a 2 or 3 yard pass into an 11-yard pass.
Boy, I tell you what, J.R. Lathan, this kid's fun to watch. I know his mama's here watching in the stands right now. She's got to be pumped up after that one.
I'm pumped up after that one.
I tell you what, woo. Clifford now, Baldwin Chevrolet first down. Ferguson, he is trying to bounce away, gets away from one tackle, not going to get away from a second one. Boy, he had to go a long way for minimum gain, maybe a yard of progress, and they're going to say he is down on the 50-yard line. Morgan McIntosh is watching us with downtown Poplar Bluff. Glad to have her alongside.
I'd like to see the Mules go downtown here and put
kidding.
6 on the board.
So far, my fingers are itching to put a score up.
I'm not getting tired. A lot of punting or downs, 4th downs. I don't even know if I'm keeping up with the 4th downs.
I was going to say, you're getting a little lackadaisical over there. That's a made-up word. Here we go, 2nd down and about 9. We'll see if the Mules are able to get some yardage here. 11 minutes to go in the first half. Clifford is going down, and he is connected.
Catch that.
How in the world did Xavier, they're going to say incomplete now. I thought he had it.
Yeah. I mean, how did he not get a flag on that, too?
I don't know.
That was a lot of contact.
Lots of contact. Xavier Jones thought he had it for a moment. Oh, on the replay here, thank you so much, Tim. The ball came loose at the very end, but nothing else that could have been.
I thought he had it. Yeah, he had it coming down. It just too much there for him to hold on to it. But yeah, it brings up a 3rd and 9. Big play here for the Mules.
Big 3rd down and 9 coming. on the 40 or on the 50-yard line. Mules now having some issues in the passing game. They're going to fake the handoff. Clifford trying to get outside. He does, and he is going to be short of the first down, but I believe now it'll be a manageable fourth down coming, and they'll mark him down on the 44-yard line. So Clifford doing a great job as he picks up some yardage. Gets about 6 yards on that carry, and that's going to bring up a fourth down for the Mules. It'll be fourth down and manageable.
Good read on that to see the linebacker was crashing in and pulled a handoff before Ferguson was able to take off with it, and he was able to pick up 6 instead of nothing.
Clifford has 6 carries, 24 yards here in the first half. Fourth down and manageable. Oh, they jumped.
No, they didn't
almost did.
Yep.
They tried to get Chaminade off sides, and they almost did. Now we're going to get a whistle and a timeout, I believe.
Well, you can just
timeout called.
You can take the penalty if you're going to punt. You know, what's 5 yards. But they got the timeout.
It's going to be a timeout called by the Mules. It is a Larry Hillis Dodge timeout back in 30 seconds on the Stinson Press Mules Radio Network.
Here's a quick and easy test to see if you need new tires. Insert a penny upside down, and if you see the top of Honest Abe's head, your tread is too low. If you don't, you're good to go. So when it's time for new tires, remember, Christian Automotive and Tire, keeping you safe on the road.
Imagine playing sports, reading, or driving without needing contact lenses or glasses. The eye LASIK procedure at Eye Care Specialists could be the answer to help you improve your vision. Call Eye Care Specialists to schedule a free screening.
A few scores to go over here real quickly. It is 14-0 Cape over St. Charles. Also, it is a 7-6 lead. Sykeston right now leading Dexter. And scratch that, it is now 14-7 Cape Central over St. Charles. Jackson leads at 6-0 over Ballard, Kentucky. Those are just a few scores coming in right now. Going to be a handoff, Xavier Jones, and Jones will get a ball with Chevrolet, first down.
Nice little inside handoff.
Very nice read. Tony Stoner is watching from Busch Stadium.
Nice.
Thank you so much, Miss Tony. Glad to have you alongside. Mindy Wilson watching from Poplar Bluff. That was a good read there by Clifford to give that ball to Xavier Jones.
Yeah, that's definitely a design play there. They've been drawing him into that inside, and then they were thinking Ferguson was getting it, and then he pulled it the last second.
It's an 8-yard pickup.
Got it in there inside, and picked up the 8.
Here is Ferguson now lean right beside Clifford. They're going to throw the ball outside. It's going to be intended for J.R. Lathan. It's going to be incomplete, a little bit high on the pass. Second down and 10 for the Mules. So far tonight, Clifford is just 2 out of 6, 18 yards. Wynn Weiler is 4 out of 5 for Chaminade, 46 yards. So far, Jenkins has 2 catches on the night for 18 yards. We'll see what the Mules do with it here on a second down. Second down and 10. Mules have it inside the 40-yard line. It's going to be a high snap. It's going to be given to Clifford, and he is not going to go anywhere. He is going to be marked down just inside the 40. By the way, my wife Pam is tuning in right now, Brian. She says, great job as always.
Thank you. I'm sure my wife is asleep, so it's all right.
No, she's not. She's listening to you.
What time is it? She's asleep.
Oh,
it's 7:30.
Goodness.
She's in bed. She's asleep. No, she's not asleep. She's definitely in bed eating popcorn and watching a good
Watching the game, I bet.
No,
she says. I'm trying to help you out here. I told you. Third down and forever. 3rd and 13.
Yeah, this is 4-down territory here.
It really is. It has to be.
Yeah.
Got to get a few yards here. We'll see what the Mules can do with it. Not much offense here so far. Clifford is back to throw. It's a line drive, and it is caught. Xavier Jones That was a fireball right to him, and he's going to be close to a first down. Yes, he is. A Baldwin Chevrolet first down. If I had some cowbell, I'd be ringing it right now.
That was a nice play, nice play.
The instant replay presented by Barker's Towing and Auto Repair all the way down to the 25-yard line. It is just outside the Costello's red zone. Boy, I wouldn't mind seeing a big score right now. Dexter comes back and scores over Sykeston. They lead at 12-7. High snap. It's going to be a quarterback keeper this time. Clifford misses one tackle, misses another, but will not miss a third. Boy, that was a great job by Chaminade there. They read that play. I thought Larkins may get the touch. Instead, they pull it back down, and the quarterback keeps it himself, and he'll be marked down at the 27, a loss of 2 yards on the play.
That was a quarterback run for your life. That's what
yes,
that was. A high snap, and then things kind of broke down, and he very quickly decided to get out of Dodge. So this 2nd and 12 after the Mules converted a 3rd and 13. So getting behind the sticks again. Not good to see.
Larkins this time is lining up right beside Clifford. It's going to be a fake handoff. Oh, it's going to be incomplete. It was intended for Caden Jenkins. He was wide open on that far outside. I think in this scenario too, Brian, it's got to be 4-down territory.
Yeah, and Caden was lucky he didn't catch the ball because he'd have caught a defender really quick.
Would. 3rd down coming for the Mules. So far tonight, the Mules are 2 out of 6 on 3rd down conversions, only 33%. By the way, the Mules are 2 out of 4 on 4th down conversions.
That's because they give themselves a chance on 4th down.
I wouldn't mind seeing a big 3rd down conversion right here.
You don't need all 12. You need a good 6 here to give yourself a chance.
Larkins lining up beside Clifford. Clifford is flushed outside the pocket. Got to get rid of it, son. He's going to keep it, and he is not going to go far. He may have lost a yard, depending on where they spot him down. I think he did.
I think he got around the corner and got maybe a yard.
You think he got a yard? I thought they marked him down a yard shy. I think
it's going back. Never mind.
It's going back. Yep, to the 28-yard line. So it's going to bring up 4th down and 13. This is a long 4th down. You got to go inside the 15-yard line to get the first down. Mules now. Boy, what kind of play do you have on 4th and 13?
Hopefully a good one, because it's going to need it.
Mules have Bradley on the outside, Jenkins and Xavier Jones. Also Logan Slack on that far side. They're going to go towards Slack's way, and just over the fingertips of Logan Slack. If that was a more accurate thrown pass, that may have been enough for a first down.
He didn't have much time to get something on it because he had somebody coming at him. But yeah,
at least it's not a short field though that we're giving Chaminade to work with.
Good. It's all right. We defense can start do their thing now, and hopefully Mules get the ball back with good field position. But yeah, it's unfortunate couldn't come up with something there.
A lot of folks watching from Chaminade here tonight on YouTube. So glad to have you folks alongside. So that drive stalls for the Mules with 7:06 to play here in the first half. And now Chaminade will have it. First down and 10 on the 28-yard line. And this one's going to be a keeper up the middle. Little wildcat formation for the Red Devils, and not much on it.
Who had the ball?
The ball carrier, Hassan Robinson, number 10. Boy, the Mules did a great job. He lost a yard on that one. 2nd down and 11. So a -1. By the way, that last drive for the Mules went 11 plays at 34 yards. It took 4 minutes and 54 seconds and stalls on the 28. Going to be a pass over the middle. It's connected. Boy, I tell you what, good job there by Charlie Martian, the 5'11 sophomore. Clayton Schock is able to take him down at the 35-yard line. So a gain of 7, or make that 8 yards. An 8-yard pickup brings up 3rd down. 3rd and about 3. If my math is correct.
Sounds good to me.
And we're going to get a whistle here.
Timeout.
Maybe a timeout.
Official timeout.
Officials timeout here.
Yep.
So let's step away for 30 seconds on this timeout. We'll come right back. Mules defense. 3rd and 3 coming up on the Stinson Press Mules Radio Network.
We know what drives a champion. It's not just strength. It's heart, grit, and teamwork. Every play, every sprint, you're building more than a score. You're forging character. Push past doubt, lift your teammates, and show the world what you're made of. And now, go win that game.
All right, so let's go down to Sean Mannon, who is somewhere on the sideline. Sean, you with me down there, my friend?
Hey, it's been a real good game so far here. I got to say, the MVP of the game so far is the Mules defensive line. Just an excellent job causing chaos in the Chaminade backfield so far.
3rd down and 3. Stand by, Sean. We'll go right back to you following this play. We'll see if the Mules defense can stand up again and get a big stop here. The quarterback now is going to be Jamarian Barnes, a 6-foot junior. He is out there. We'll see what happens here as the play clock, 5:59. Play clock hasn't started just yet. What has been the morale down there, Sean, with the Mules defense after making play after play in the first half?
They've been pumped up every time they come off the field. They're just making stop after stop, getting in the backfield, really harassing the Chaminade quarterback. They definitely want to keep that up for this upcoming 3rd down.
Do you know what the stoppage is right now, Sean, there? What's going on down there?
There's a problem with the play clock and I think the game clock maybe. They had this in the first quarter as well, trying to get that sorted out.
All right, so now they get a signal. So stand by, Sean. We'll see what happens on this big 3rd down play. It's going to be a run up the middle, and this time it is enough for a 1st down as Jamarian Barnes, he is the ball carrier. He got 3 carries last game for 20 yards, and that puts the Mules defense back out there for a fresh set of downs. 5:49 to play here in the first half. The coaches down there, Sean, it seems like they're very much in this game as well, along with the team.
Yeah, coaches are definitely staying on the players, make sure they know what they need to do.
Another keeper by Barnes. Barnes goes up the middle, and he's going to be near midfield. He'll mark him down at the 49-yard line. So a couple of big plays there by Barnes. And now Chaminade with a little bit of momentum. 2nd down and very short coming.
Brings up 2nd down and about 2 yards to go.
2nd down and about 2 to go on the 49-yard line. Another handoff. No, it's going to be a keeper again. Barnes, and he is gone. And he is going to have another 1st down. So 3 consecutive carries by Jamarian Barnes. And Barnes now is in Mules territory.
Yeah, got to get ahead on the quarterback because he's moving the ball.
He is moving it very quickly. Before that last play, he had 2 carries for 14 yards.
He just doubled it.
3 for 29. As soon as I said it, you changed it on me. Barnes now taking his time. 4:37 to go. What they're trying to do, probably the 2-for-1 special here. Boy, Chaminade crowd, not a lot of them, but man, they are loud on this side of the football field. Good job by the Mules defensive line. Andre Aguilar is there on the tackle. Also making a clean tackle is Jonah Halliburton. It's going to be a very minimum gain. 13-0 right now. Jackson leading Ballard County, Kentucky. Cape Central leading St. Charles right now 20-7 midway through the first half. Going to be another keeper by Barnes. Barnes gets some blockage, and he is going to be near the 20-yard line. And that'll be another Chaminade 1st down. So Chaminade, after making a switch, they put Barnes in, and so far they have been able to do whatever they want to do against the Mules defense.
Yeah, Barnes just making guys, miss, making
it's nothing cute,
make play.
fancy.
No, yeah, just doing a good job of doing
running
that.
Downhill. We might have our athletic director join us coming up at halftime. Another run. Barnes is going to be tackled, this time by number 51 for the Mules. That is Christian Aguambo, the 6-foot sophomore.
We're at the 10. First down? Nope, first down.
No, first down, yep. Or no, first and goal now. The chain gain has the wrong down. Now they're going to change it. First and goal now.
What yard line?
It looks like it's right there on the 10. We're going to get a timeout here, I believe, by the Mules.
Yeah, good idea to get...
I can't say I blame them here on that timeout.
Yeah. Try to get something adjusted here because obviously Chaminade's made their adjustment.
All right, so timeout called here by the Mules. A Larry Hillis Dodge at timeout. We're back in 30 seconds on the Stinson Press Mules Radio Network.
Looking for compassionate professional care in Poplar Bluff? Come to the Manor, Skilled Nursing and Rehab. Our 90-bed Medicare and Medicaid certified facility offers 24-hour care, therapy services, transportation to doctor's visits, a full-service beauty shop, and also a special memory care unit. Residents enjoy a home-like environment with Wi-Fi cable and engaging activities. Weekend admissions are welcome. Call 573-686-1147 or drop by anytime for a tour. The Manor, where comfort, care, and independence come together.
Our ball game is being brought to you by Hefner's Furniture and Appliance, Ozark Legacy Insurance Partners, Heartland Express, The Manor, Pizza Inn, and Barker's Towing and Auto Repair. Mules have one timeout remaining. There is the pass outside, incomplete. It was intended for the Red Devils. Let's see, the number on that was number 19. That is Ryan Benedict was the intended target. Bring up second and goal. So we'll see what the Mules here. Still got 3:26 remaining. Mules have one timeout. The Red Devils have all three timeouts. Barnes this time is going to go up the middle, and he will be just shy. No, they're going to say, is he just shy? One official said touchdown. The back judge said touchdown, but it's going to be another down. It's not a touchdown. Third and goal coming up.
At the 2 or the 1?
I think it's the 2.
Let's go with the 2.
I think it's the 2-yard line. One of the officials had their hands up like it was a touchdown. That's what kind of threw me off a little bit.
Third down, 2.
Obviously, 4 down territory. Oh, somebody moved, and I believe that might be a false start coming back 5 yards.
Looked like the right side was like, what play are we running?
That's going to be number 71, Will Strothman, who moved on the play. That's going to be a Mules present there. Backs him up 5 yards.
It's been a pretty clean game. That's only our second flag of the night. So, but yeah, they. I don't know if they did. We're looking back for a change of the play or what, and then the ball was snapped. So, out came the flags.
Third and goal. So it's going to back them up a little bit. 2:41 to go in the first half. Still no score. Big play coming for the Mules defense. I bet the ball goes to Barnes. Yep, there it goes. He is up the middle and touchdown. So Barnes will score the 6 points. Chaminade is on the board. Mules have 2:29 to play here in the first half. And we'll see if the Mules are able to do something now.
That was all Barnes right there.
Yep, all Barnes. Mules have got to figure out a way to get him in check. Here is the extra point attempt coming. It is on the way. It is up, and it is good. And now Chaminade leads this ball game by a score of 7-0. We're back in 30 seconds on the Stinson Press Mules Radio Network.
Maverick Glass offers repair of automotive, commercial, and residential glass, including mobile repair services. From a chip windshield to a custom glass shower, remember Maverick Glass. Thank you for making Maverick Glass the area's leading glass company for more than 30 years. Whitworth Gift Chest Jewelers is a third-generation family-owned jewelry and repair store who have served the Poplar Bluff community for over 60 years.
Our family has always worked hard to provide the finest jewelry creations and service imaginable.
So we are back here, and that last drive by Chaminade, it is the first scoring drive of the ball game. 12 plays at 72 yards. It took 4 minutes and 38 seconds. And by the way, that was all Barnes.
Yeah, he had 68 yards, including that 5 or 7 yard touchdown run.
His longest gain was 15 yards, averaging about 9 yards per carry on that last drive. By the way, Mules only have 33 yards of offense on the ground so far. Let's see if the Mules take it on the run. Ferguson trying to give his Mules. Oh, he may have grabbed. Boy, I tell you what, I'll be honest with you. I think he got away with one there. He stuck out that hand and didn't mean to. Maybe got some face mask there. Luckily for the Mules.
One enough to turn his head.
Yep.
43-yard line.
43, so the Mules have a good yardage here. 2:23, one timeout remaining here in the first half. Boy, Mules got to get something going right now on offense.
Yeah.
Have to.
Especially because Chaminade gets the ball back, starts the second half.
Mules had plenty of time. Clifford now. The offense was on the sideline for a little while. There's a catch to Caden Jenkins, and there is a Baldwin Chevrolet first down. Oh, there's the flag down. Flag is down, and it's going to come back. It's going to come back against the Mules, I've got a feeling. Yep. Going to be a illegal man downfield for the Mules. So it wasn't a hold, it was an illegal man downfield. Boy, that was one of the best gains that we have had in a long time, and it's going to be waved off and brought back. We've got our trivia going on right now as well. We're going to give that away coming up at halftime. It is our Pizza Inn first half trivia question. We're celebrating 10 years at Mules Stadium, and what we want to know is who was our first opponent at Mules Stadium. You can hear the Red Devils fans, first down and forever. And this one is batted down at the line of scrimmage. Second down coming up for the Mules with 2:13 to play. Mules so far tonight just 65 yards of offense in the first half. Chaminade 116. Mules, much like last week, Brian, averaging under 2 yards a play. Chaminade is averaging 4 yards a play.
But the Mules have had their chances and, just couldn't punch it through a couple times. And then the quarterback went crazy there that last drive. Otherwise, it's a scoreless game, but Mules got to respond here on offense.
Second down and 15 to go. Empty backfield. Clifford is going to take off with it, and he'll be met with at the 45-yard line, maybe the 46. Nope, 45-yard line it is, and that'll be a gain of about 7 yards. So good gain on second down, and we're coming up on the 2-minute mark here. Well, there was, but now we get a whistle here and a stoppage. Might be a timeout. Chaminade. It is a timeout by Chaminade, and that'll be their first timeout of the half. We'll be back in 30 seconds. Mules have a third down coming on the Stinson Press Mules Radio Network.
Big Whiskey's isn't just another steakhouse. It's an American restaurant for the family. It's a place to celebrate wins and eat wings. A place to talk about accomplishments and share appetizers. A place where the whole family can find something they like. From burgers and tacos to salads and seafood or wings, wraps, and tenders. Good days, bad days, or big days. Big Whiskey is there for you. Big Whiskey's on Oak Grove Road in Poplar Bluff.
Well, we are back following the Larry Hillis Dodge timeout here, and right now it is in the second quarter with 13:47 to play. The Chiefs are down at 10-0 right now, taking on the Chargers of LA. Also, right now, we're also going to check in with what's going on at Busch Stadium as well. Lots of Mules fans there at Busch Stadium right now. They are trailing the Giants 2-0 in the top of inning number 3. Third down and manageable. Clifford, and he bounces outside one tackle. He's trying to get rid of it. Oh, he loses the ball. And does it go out of bounds? It goes out of bounds. I don't believe Chaminade recovers it inbounds, but still going to bring up fourth down. And that is 1:54 to go, and now the Mules, they've got to punt the football away.
Yeah, unfortunately, the ball just kind of popped out there on them. But luckily it rolled out, and they can punt it away.
Brewers right now leading the Pirates 3-2. And Chicago won their game today 11-5. Thank goodness for that. Am I allowed to say that, Tim?
Sure.
1:54 to go. Chaminade with 2 timeouts. You can hear the crowd on this side. A good punt by Clifford. It is a high. Oh, it's muffed. And I don't know who got it. I think the Mules got it. Yes, they did. It was muffed by Isaac Hudson, and the Mules come away with it. New life for the Mules. Was that J.R. Lathan that recovered that football? I can't tell which one it was.
Well, that's one way to get a first down, but it worked. So let's keep it moving. They're going to take over at the...
looks like 35.
Yeah, the 35, yeah.
So first down and 10, 1:45 to go. Mules with new life. Mules with 1 timeout. Going to be a fake handoff. Clifford will take it himself. A spin move to about the 30. Still on his feet. Still going. He is still going. And he will be around the 25-yard line. Wow.
Nah, I didn't even give him that much.
Do what now?
I said I didn't give him that much. He got to the 25. Oh, you gave him a 10 on that?
Yeah, they gave him 10. You're wrong again, Brian.
I can't see. Where are we at, 25?
25. Right. It is a first down and 10, 1:27 to go in the first half. Mules with 1 timeout. Is this the drive the Mules will score here? We'll see. Oh, we're going to get some movement. We're going to get a little bit of movement here. Prior to the snap, there's a false start. We'll back him up 5 yards. 1:18 to go. Michael Lampkin is tuning in. Where is he at, you might ask? He's at Busch Stadium tonight. A couple of Mules fans that checking in from Busch Stadium. It's pretty cool to be able to watch Mules football all the way from Mules State, or I should say from Busch. 13-10 at Jackson right now. They lead at their ball game. We're trailing 7-0. 1 minute to go. The clock is still going. And we've got a delay of game or something. Yep, we've got a delay of game. So we're going to back up 5 more yards, it looks like. So they threw a flag on the false start against the Mules. Now the referees are going to get together. I'm not so sure the play clock was working functionally.
They call it timeout.
They called a timeout. Okay, I thought so. So a timeout called by the Mules. It is the 3rd and final timeout here of the first half. Let's keep it here, and let's go right to our trivia question once again. Brian, give us the trivia question here.
So which school was Poplar Bluff's first opponent here at the Mules Stadium? Was it A, Riverview Gardens, B, St. Charles, C, Sumner with Transportation Law, or D, MICDS?
So there you go. That is the trivia question. Let your answers pour on in. Remember, up for grabs, it is a family feast from Pizza Inn. We will select our winner coming up at halftime. Our ball game is presented by our good friends at American Family Insurance Agent Gerald Zerwanka, Wolf Creek Power Sports, Christian Automotive and Tire, Eye Care Specialist. Also being brought to you by Larry Hillis Dodge, Air Solutions, and Oakdale Care Center. First down and 15. Mules have no timeouts remaining. They were going to try to get a quick throw. Now they do. It is connected to Logan Slack. You better believe it. As he goes out of bounds,
kept that
clock
1 foot
will
in.
stop with 47 seconds. That is a big-time catch, the first catch of the ball game for number 6, Logan Slack.
20. Let's see. They're at the.
They're going to mark him down at the. They're inside at the red zone. 19. Is it the?
Yeah, they gave it to the 18. So
Yeah,
we got
18.
12-yard pass.
That is the Costello's red zone here tonight. Second down and short, 47 seconds. Plenty of time. Mules just got to get rid of it or get out of bounds.
No timeouts.
No timeouts, and it's going to bring.
How
he's still going all the way down to about the 5-yard line.
Gotta hurry.
It is a Baldwin Chevrolet first down. The clock is going to stop until we got a player down too. We've got a player down on Chaminade. Didn't see that one until the very end. Luckily, he is able to get up on his own power. It looks like that's going to be number 9. Irving is going to be the player injured. Hopefully he is okay. He'll have to come out for at least one play.
We're down at the 5-yard line.
5-yard line. 36 seconds to go. This one is big for the Mules.
Yeah, no timeouts.
No timeouts. Ferguson right beside him. Now the play clock will start. Game clock to follow. That was a busted play from the get-go, and they got to hurry. Mules got to hurry, 25 seconds. Mules have got to hurry. They're down to 19 seconds, no timeouts left here in the half. Mules look confused right now, 13 seconds. They cannot stop the clock. Mules wait, they're using a lot of time. Now they spike it down with only 4 seconds. I'm not sure if the Mules are going to try. I'm not sure what that was about. A lot of miscommunication there. Let's see if Sean is down on the field. Sean, what are you seeing down there with 4 seconds?
I don't know if the players were ready to be in the hurry up after the play before. So you saw them kind of being real lackadaisical about getting back to the line. That's something the coach is definitely going to drill them about getting back up.
All right, here we go now.
Long half, so yeah, this is definitely last play.
4 seconds remaining here in the first half. Barring a penalty, this will be the last play. Mules got to get a play off.
Yeah, Chaminade dropped everybody in there, but
they sure did.
Giving them chase.
There it is. It is incomplete and no flags on the play. And that is how the first half will come to a close as the Mules drive will stall on the 5-yard line. Sean, do we have any coaches down there with you?
I have Coach Anglin coming over here with me right now. Supposed to be talking with Coach Colton here in a little bit. Coach Anglin, first half, real good except for that one drive. How'd you like it so far?
We're playing very good with a very competitive physical team. They're well coached, they're well disciplined. Traded lots of shots back and forth with them. Pretty happy with where we're at, only down 1 score. A lot of momentum in that last drive. We'll make some adjustments and we'll be ready.
Sean, asking if you don't mind. I was going to ask you, Sean, never mind. I was going to ask him about the defense and how do you keep the defense fresh for the second half?
How do you keep the defense fresh for the second half with how well they played in the first half?
Well, we're lucky we've got some depth on D, so we can rotate guys in and out when we need them. We'll get some electrolytes in them, get a little pickle juice going in the halftime, get them charged back up. We'll be ready.
All right, thank you for joining us, Coach. Have a good time at halftime.
All right, thank you so much, Sean. Great job. Stand by. We'll get you back on coming out of the half. And coming up, we will have the halftime report. Remember, there is our trivia question on the screen right now as the Mules down 7-0 as we get ready for halftime. Our halftime is presented by PB Realty, Legacy Farm and Land Specialists. We're back in 3 minutes on the Stinson Press Mules Radio Network.
At Air Solutions, your home's comfort matters. And for many years, Air Solutions has been the area's trusted local name for heating and cooling. Their unmatched expertise keep your home running perfectly and comfortably year-round. Whether that's keeping you cool in summer, warm in winter, or the lights on during a power outage, Air Solutions' skilled professionals are ready to serve you. And they always respect your time and hard-earned money. For reliable and honest service, trust Air Solutions in Poplar Bluff, 573-840-0844.
At Baldwin Chevrolet, teamwork is what drives us forward.
From sales to service, we go to bat for you. When it comes to prices and experience, we kick the competition to the curb.
From shooting your shots to scoring touchdowns, Baldwin Chevy Cadillac's the place to be.
Proudly supporting Poplar Bluff and our community for over 45 years. Go Mules!
A friend is someone who knows where you came from. Someone who always shows up when you need them.
Hey, Ben.
Someone who's there for the good times and the challenging ones. With comprehensive insurance policies backed by award-winning customer service, Shelter Insurance is committed to being there when you need us most.
See Shelter Agent Kent Cawthon in Poplar Bluff for a free insurance review.
Welcome to Ozark Total Healthcare. Here we understand that every family's healthcare needs are unique. Whether you're looking for primary care, behavioral health, physical therapy, or hospice care, our compassionate team is here to support you in every stage of life. Plus, our comprehensive pharmacy and medical equipment service means you can find everything you need right under one roof. Remember, at Ozark Total Healthcare, it's one call, one team, one solution. Visit ozarktotalhealthcare.com or call 573-686-5510 to learn more.
Head to Heartland Express in Poplar Bluff, where amazing service meets mouth-watering meals. Start your day with a full breakfast bar made fresh every morning. Then come back for lunch and dinner specials that'll keep your taste buds cheering and your wallet smiling. Craving something late? Try our new cook-to-order menu from 2 p.m. to 5 a.m. That's right, Heartland Express is open 24/7, serving up hometown flavor around the clock. From hearty breakfast to satisfying lunches, come see why locals love it. Find them on Facebook at Heartland Express Market and make your next meal a hometown favorite.
I love how you're always thinking ahead.
Well, they don't call me Prepared Pat for nothing.
Guess that makes you forward-thinking Fiona.
Gotta protect your dreams.
Life's better when you're under our roof.
And that would be? Relieved Rudy?
Save up to 23% by bundling your home and auto with us.
All right, so we are back now as we get ready for our halftime report presented by our good friends at PB Realty Legacy Farm and Land Specialist. It is a 7-0 score here at the break, and we'll see coming up here for the Mules what they've got in store coming up in that second half. Coming up, I believe we might be joined by the athletic director possibly for the Mules, Coach Joe Brown. In the meantime, let's go right to our sideline with Sean Mannon. And you were there as the Mules went to the tunnel, to their locker room. And Sean, what was the mood like with the coaches and the players as time expired with the Mules on the 5-yard line?
I think the coaches were more excited than the players. The players were a little bit dejected, just not getting into the end zone there. The coaches knew they just ran out of time. They got a little bit of a gift with the fumble on the punt, and I think, you know, they had the little snafu where they spent 15 seconds to then ground the ball. And you know the players were kind of, you know, upset at themselves. But the coach is going to go over that. This is still week 2. It's still a young team. Those are the kind of things that'll get ironed out as the season goes on. But they're definitely going to talk to them about how great a job the defense did and what the offense can do to hopefully get some points on the board here in the second half.
You know, Sean, you look at the numbers, and Chaminade 116 of total yards and the Mules 101. Chaminade with 62 yards on the ground. The Mules have 57. The big difference is, at least from where I'm sitting, it is for the Mules. And by the way, the Mules, 15 minutes, 15:46 on time of possession. Chaminade, 8 minutes and 14 seconds. As you would agree, the difference maker has been Jamarian Barnes at number 0. That last drive by Chaminade, 7 carries at 68 yards and the touchdown. Take that away, it's a scoreless ball game going into half.
Yeah. He came in and showed a lot of different looks that the Mules weren't really prepared for, and they was able to get those yards on the ground. Those are the adjustments the coach is going to go over in the second half, because you know he's going to come out under center here in the second half, and they're going to have to make adjustments to make sure they can contain him. He didn't really show a whole lot in the air like the other quarterback did, but he did it with his legs, so that's those adjustments that are going to have to be made.
By the way, Sean, we've got our trivia question right now on the screen. Don't tell me the answer, but which school was Poplar Bluff's first opponent at Mule Stadium? Riverview Gardens at St. Charles, Sumner with Transportation Law, or MICDS? Sean, do you know the right answer?
I remember. I was here at that game.
All right, so hold on. Don't tell me the answer just yet. Stick around. We'll do our halftime stats, and we'll come right back to you. What do you say?
Sounds good.
All right, so Sean Mannon is down on the field right now, and if you're watching our Facebook feed, our YouTube feed, we're going to be bringing you the Show Me Marching Band here momentarily. And real quickly, the Red Devils scoring in that second quarter, the only score so far. It is a 7-0 score. And like we said a moment ago, for the Mules on the ground, Colt Clifford has 42 yards of the team's 57. He has 14 carries for 42 yards. Other than that, Devin Ferguson's got 7 carries for 6 yards. Alexander Larkins, 1 carry for 5. Xavier Jones, 1 carry for 8 yards. Through the air, Caden Jenkins has 2 catches for 18 yards. Logan Slack has 1 catch for 12. Xavier Jones, 1 catch for 14. Colt Clifford, by the way, 44 yards of passing yards in the first half. He is 4 of 13, and that is it for the Mules. On the other end, Wynn Weiler had 5 completions out of 6 attempts, 54 yards. Jamarian Brown is 0 for 1. However, Barnes has 7 carries, 68 yards, and the touchdown. Also, Hassan Robinson, 4 carries for 8 yards. Will Dooley has 1 carry for 2 yards, and Wynn Weiler has 3 carries, minus 16 yards. On the receiving end, Kai Robinson, 2 catches for 30 yards. Isaac Hudson, 2 catches for 16. And Brendan Sweeney has 1 catch for 8 yards. That is the entire breakdown stat-wise for the Mules as well as the Red Devils. And let's go down field side now to listen in to our Show Me Marching Band for just a few moments, as those kids, they do a phenomenal job. We'll take away which Tim's already taken away, our trivia question, and we're going to watch here a little bit and listen to our Show Me Marching Band on the radio. We're going to go to a quick break, and we'll be back on the video. We'll keep it right here. This is the Stinson Press Mules Radio Network. All right, so we are back here. We are back, and we are welcoming you from the radio side and the video side. You've been watching the Show Me Marching Band. We'll still have them up in the screen on Facebook and YouTube. And we just got through breaking down the first half overall. Not a lot of scoring on either side. It was just a one tremendous drive by Chaminade that resulted in the touchdown carry by Jamarian Barnes, and that's been about it. We welcome back in Brian here, and before we give away our trivia question answer, good job, by the way, to our Show Me Marching Band. They do a phenomenal job, as they always do. Not much at all on either side. Chaminade with 116 of total offense, and the Mules with 101. The Mules averaging about 2.5 yards a carry, and Chaminade is averaging 4 yards. Time of possession favors the Mules almost 2-1, but we're still down 7 points. And oh, by the way, the Red Devils will get the ball to begin the second half.
Yeah, 116 yards for Chaminade, and 78 of that was that last possession, and all of it was by their quarterback. For 68 yards and 7 carries. And, the Mules are going to make adjustments. Chaminade is doing the same thing in their locker room. It's 20-minute half, so you can do a lot of things right now in terms of X's and O's. But, it's all about execution. And that last drive, the Mules just couldn't wrap up the quarterback fast enough to get a hat on him. They were doing a good job of exploiting what the Mules defense was giving them.
The only scoring drive was 2:29 to play in the first half. Jamarian Barnes, a 7-yard touchdown run. He had 68 yards on that drive. They made a switch at quarterback. I don't know, was Weiler injured at all? I haven't seen him since.
Well, they played Barnes a little bit last week. He had 3 carries for 20 yards and a touchdown. Completed one of his passes, his only pass for 15 yards. So it could be just early season trying to find the right guys in there for what they're trying to do, or really it could have been just seeing something on the sidelines up top where the coaches are seeing maybe we can take advantage of this. And Weiler is he can run the ball as well too. He had 20 yards, just as many as Barnes did last week. But yeah, Barnes definitely got it done there in that last drive.
Last couple of drives for the Mules, Brian. Mules in the very first part of the ball game, Mules had a drive of just 7 snaps, and then the next 2 were 4 snaps, and then 2 back-to-back drives, or I should say a 7-play drive for the Mules, then a 4-play drive. And then the last couple of drives, Mules had 11 plays for 34 yards, and right before halftime, 12 plays for 49 yards, and we stalled on the 5-yard line. That may come back to haunt us later on down the road.
And part of that drive was a muffed punt by the Red Devils, so that definitely kept things, move the chains for them, and didn't give them that opportunity late. Yeah, that's going to haunt the Mules if they can't come back and get a stop here and go down by 2 scores. So it'll be important for the Mules to get a stop, and force a punt and get good field position, because they've definitely done that tonight. We've seen some good field positions for the Mules, and making Chaminade start from their own end. So I think the Mules have to keep that up.
Especially duck hunting. No matter what he was doing, you can guarantee he was having fun. He was good about just about everything he tried, but he especially loved hunting, golfing, shooting trap, and spending time with his friends and family. He was the funniest guy in class, always determined to make sure no one left with a frown. Even when he faced his own challenges, he knew how to lift others up, reminding us to find joy in every moment. Justin showed us what it meant to be a true friend, someone who shows up, believes in you, and makes life better just by being there. His legacy isn't just in the laughter we shared or the memories we hold, but in the way he pushed us to be stronger, kinder, and more grateful for each day. Though our hearts ache with his loss, we are forever thankful for the gift of knowing him and loving him. His spirit will live on in the stories we tell, the lives he touched, and the love he left behind. As T always reminded us, the point in life is to point to Jesus. Rest easy, trusting James. We'll carry you with us always. Thank you for allowing this moment to honor a young life that shines brighter than these Friday night lights.
Of course, they are honoring the life of Tristan Alexander, the 16-year-old that passed away back in July. A tribute here, as Tristan Alexander knew so many. I was talking to the athletic director of Poplar Bluff before we got started, and he was almost to tears as well, because this young man had a lot of impact on so many lives. And I was hearing stories about from Brian Taylor, this young man would always help put Maximus up every home football game for a long time. And I know one of the officials here tonight, I won't give you his name, he asked me not to, but even to this day, still can't talk about it without getting emotional, because this kid had such an impact on so many lives.
Yeah, it's always tough when you lose a young life, and I see that the cheerleaders have his initials on their t-shirts this year, I believe, and yeah, it's tough. Nice to honor a young man who everybody's definitely misses.
It's just sad when a kid is taken from us way too soon. Sean, you're on the track right now. We'll go to you, my friend.
I'm sorry, I was just talking with Coach Anglin. I didn't get to hear your question, Frankie.
No, I was just saying we were going to throw it to you to see if you had anything down there for me, interview-wise or anything at all.
No, we just caught up with them real quick. It looks like they had a real good halftime discussion. Players going to come out, hopefully going to get a big stop on defense with Chaminade starting with the ball, and we'll see where we go from there.
All right, Sean, thank you so much as always, my friend. And, of course, we will go back to you when there's something going on the sideline. And we are at the PB Realty Legacy Farm and Land Specialist halftime report. And we've got to give away this trivia. We're going to do that next. Up for grabs, it is a Pizza Inn. It is a family feast. Let's hear from Pizza Inn. We'll come back in 30 seconds. We're going to give it away. You're watching Mules football and listening on the Stinson Press Mules Radio Network.
Pizza Inn wants to know, what's your favorite slice? Is it our classic Supreme and all its warm, cheesy goodness? Or maybe it's the Meaty Max with its perfect combination of flavors and textures. And don't forget the fan favorite chocolate chip cookie dessert pizza, a mouth-watering masterpiece. Your Poplar Bluff Pizza Inn serves up all your favorites, so no matter what slice you crave, Pizza Inn will satisfy. Pizza Inn, where family and flavor meet.
All right, so here we go. We've got a winner for our trivia question, and let's go with it. Which school was Poplar Bluff's first opponent here at Mules Stadium? Riverview Gardens at St. Charles at Sumner with Transportation Law, or MICDS? Sean, was it A, B, C, or D? What is your guess first off?
So, okay, I was thinking about this, and I started second-guessing myself.
All right, so what do you think the right answer is, Sean?
I don't think it's B.
You think St. Charles? Tim says it's D, MICDS. Brian, would you please tell us the right answer?
It was Riverview Gardens.
Riverview Gardens is the right answer. It is A. The final score was 48-8 on August 19th of 2016. That is the correct answer. Sean, you are wrong again, my friend.
See, that's what I was thinking, Riverview Gardens going in, then I talked myself out of it when you asked me if I remembered.
Well, I'm glad you did. All right, stand by. We'll come back to you here shortly. Our winner, by the way, wow. All right, Brian, you picked a great winner. She's always watching our games.
Oh, hey, Beth Lewis.
Coach Beth Lewis picks up a Pizza Inn, a family feast. I'll get a hold of you, Miss Lewis, following tonight's ball game for that family feast from Pizza Inn.
Hey,
how good is the pizza there?
It's great. I always, you know, I have a little bias there, but yeah, I love it. But yeah, Coach, it was busy this week. They had a home cross-country meet out at Ozark Ridge, and Mules did great. Lady Mules did ran well. I saw a runner come through without shoes on. It was fun. No, I'm serious. It actually happened. You never know what you're going to see at a cross-country meet.
All right, so here we go now, second half. And, you know, this is a broken record. Last week, the Mules had the football in the second half. We went 3 and out. Tell me how critical it is for the Mules defense here to step up big and not go down by 2 scores against the Red Devils in this ball game.
Yeah, very important. I mean, coming out of the locker room in the second half is always, coaches harp on it all the time about how important, getting a stop or scoring is. And so, maintaining that momentum that you either brought into the locker room or you need to get back. So, this is a big possession for both teams.
I got to give a shout out to my good friends at Heartland Express, making up my green juice here tonight. No one does it better than Heartland Express, and they've got all the right ingredients. Your favorite, Brian: kale, ginger, lemon.
I don't think I can spell any of those things.
Okay, well, I'm just saying it's good to me. Our ball game is presented by Whitworth Gift Chest Jewelers, Christian Automotive and Tires, Eye Care Specialist, Ozark Legacy Insurance Partners, Air Solutions, Larry Hillis Dodge, First Midwest Bank, also Maverick Glass, Kevin's Auto Repair and Tires at Costello's, Barker's Towing and Auto Repair, Hefner's Furniture and Appliance. Also being brought to you by Pizza Inn, PB Realty, Heartland Express, Ozark Total Healthcare, American Family Insurance Agent Marty Zerwanka, also Wolf Creek Power Sports, Oakdale Care Center, The Manor, Big Whiskeys, Baldwin Chevrolet, Kent Cawthon Shelter Insurance are proud Mule supporters for the 2025 football season. Mules are going to kick off. They're going to go from right to left on your dial. Kicking off here tonight for the Mules, it is number 31, one of our star kickers on the soccer team. Booming kick by Rowan Gowan, and this one is going to go out of bounds. Thankfully, it goes out of bounds or goes in the end zone, rather, instead of out of bounds. It'll be a touchback. By the way, Mule soccer team, Adam Vincent getting his first career win here recently for the Mule soccer team. Boy, that Mule soccer team is doing wonders here in the early parts of the season. So we'll see what happens coming up second half. We've got our second half trivia question coming up too. It is presented by Big Whiskeys in Poplar Bluff. A $25 gift card is up for grabs in the half. All right, first possession in the second half. So here we go.
Barnes took the snap.
Barnes, he did, and he is going to be met with the pressure. And this time, the Mules making the adjustments this time. Boy, I tell you what, that is Andre Aguilar. Nope, make that number 51 is in on the tackle there. That is Christian Aguambo.
Marked him all the way back to the 8.
Sure did. Woo. Also, Andre Aguilar was in on the tackle. Chantrez Taylor, the 6'1" senior, also getting some stop there. 11:30 to go here in the third quarter. Barnes again. There's the handoff, and boy, I tell you what a good job there. Aguambo with a big tackle. as Hassan Robinson gets a good run right near the 20-yard line, too. It's going to bring up third down and about 10.
Yeah, got that back, but still now we're at third down and
long. Got to get a big stop here. It's not 4-down territory if they don't get much. Dobbs on the outside linebacker. Barnes is trying to get the Mules to jump. Couldn't do it that first time. Now they'll slow it down. Play clock is down to 15. It's still plenty of time.
And at halftime, I did see Weiler throwing the ball, so it's not an injury issue there. It looks like they're just
right now, Barnes has the hot hand or the hot foot.
Yep.
However you want to say it. They're going to give the ball away to the outside, and he is taken down. Caden Jenkins on the tackle as Hassan Robinson goes nowhere. Hey, my good buddy Steve Seawright is watching us tonight from the big town of Greenville. He says Tim and Brian were taking names tonight, kicking butt and taking names.
No, I'm not kicking butt.
Yes, you are.
Were we at the 12 or the 11?
I believe that's going to be the 12-yard line. Well, wait a minute. Yep, 12-yard line. They keep moving it back.
Yeah, -7 there on that one.
-7. That was great job by the Mules defense. Big stop there. Big stop. Coming up after this play, they're going to kick the ball away inside their own end zone. And this one is a high kick. It's going to get to about the 47-yard line. Ferguson makes one miss. Oh, the ball comes loose. The ball is going out of bounds. Did the Mules recover or did Chaminade? No, Chaminade recovers it. The ball gets knocked away, and Chaminade with new life. It's going to be 1st and 10 near the 35-yard line. Sean, you were there watching that play develop. Bad break for the Mules.
Yeah, absolutely horrendous break for the Mules. They had a good return coming, and I thought the Chaminade player might have already been out of bounds when he actually secured it, but the ref disagreed, so it's going to be 1st down for the Red Devils.
1st down for the Red Devils at the 35-yard line, so now new life. New life for the Red Devils as the Mules defense showing up on that last drive. And now Barnes will kick it outside, a quick pass, and not going to get much on the carry or on the catch there. Andre Aguilar. Well, that was a nice tackle there. The catch was Arnando Irving III, the 5'11 junior, picks up some good yardage, 5 yards. And now it's going to bring up 2nd down and 5 on the 40. Boy, bad break for the Mules. Mules defense doing their thing. And then nearly a big stop. Good job there. It's going to be a 1st down. Larkins thought he had the tackle in the backfield. Instead, Mekhi Robinson gets it to about the 46. And that is a 1st and 10 Chaminade.
Was that pass or run?
That was a pass.
Thank you. I'm way behind right.
Nope, that was a pass. 46-yard line, 1st and 10, 8:46 here in the 3rd quarter. Mules defense trying to get a big stop. Barnes back to pass. Barnes is being flushed outside. It is a tip pass. Good job, Andre Aguilar, number 55 on that weak side. And boy, Barnes felt the pressure, just gets rid of it in the nick of time. Instead of 2nd down and 16, it's 2nd down and 10.
Yeah, that's a big difference, isn't it?
Big difference. Dexter right now, 26-14 over Sykeston. That game is at halftime. Thanks, Rebecca. A quick pass again. This one to Hudson. Hudson is still on his feet. And it's going to bring up 3rd down and very manageable.
And across midfield, too. It goes to 46. So that's an 8-yard pickup.
So Aguilar is going to come out hustling in to the play. Mules going to bring in a new body there for Aguilar. 3rd down and short. Oh, the Chaminade jumps off, and that's going to be a false start. Yep, it's going to be a false start on Isaac Hudson. I'm not sure what he was thinking there. A little miscommunication.
He might have been thinking I'm getting the ball, so yeah.
He ran right over that line. So now it's on the 49-yard line of Chaminade. 8:28 to go here in the third. It's still going to be, in my estimation, 4-down territory. You're up by 7 points. Mules have not been able to do much on offense. They have not had the football yet. They turn it over.
They had it for a few seconds.
They did.
Yeah.
Bryce Dobbs was coming. There is a catch and incomplete.
Yep, foot was on the line.
Out of bounds.
Good call. Ref was right on top of that one, yeah.
So out of bounds on the catch. It was intended for Arnado Irving III, and that's going to bring up 4th down. It changes things a little bit, and now I believe that Eric Ewing will come in. He will. And they'll more than likely going to punt the football away.
Yeah, you got to punt that away. 4th and 7, this distance. Hey, you might get the ball back. You never know the way the things been bouncing around tonight.
Ferguson is standing on his own at 20-yard line. Oh, we're going to get a flag, I believe. Yep, some laundry is on the field. And, well, is it going to be a false start or is it going to be against the Mules?
He threw it on the
Yes, he did.
Yeah,
okay.
He threw it over there.
It's going to be a false start, so back him up 5 yards. After this possession, we will have our second half trivia question coming up as soon as the Mules take possession here in this half. We will have our second half trivia question. Ewing with the kick, and it's just a high kick.
Let that one go.
Let it go. It takes the Mules bounce all the way near the 50.
Got lineman avoiding it.
Boy, it almost touched the Mules too. Right at the 50-yard line. And now the Mules will come out on offense for the first time. Joshua Knight tuning in. So here we go, Tim. Our second half trivia question. It's a dandy. We know who the opponent was, but who were the first points scored at Mule Stadium? Was it a 24-yard run by Brett Bruce, which, by the way, is now the Mules offensive coordinator? A 41-yard field goal by Adam Vincent? A 79-yard pass from Zane Faust to Jared Moore? Or was it a 35-yard interception return by Tyson Cox? There is a quick carry there by the Mules.
Ferguson?
Yep, Ferguson with the carry, and he'll get to the 47.5-yard line. Second down, they're going to mark him, it looks like, on the 48. So hit that share button for us. The answer may surprise you, by the way, just so you know. What were the first points scored at Mules Stadium? High snap, they hand off the ball to Ferguson. Ferguson breaks through. It is a Baldwin Chevrolet first down on the 35-yard line. One of the biggest runs of the night for the junior. Ferguson with a big gain on second down. It is now a Mules 1st and 10, a Baldwin Chevrolet Mules first down.
13-yard pickup for him there.
Boy, nice instant replay a moment ago from Tim. You can see that spot on. Clifford now. Larkins lining up. They're going to hand the football to Larkins. Larkins bounces off of one tackle. He's not going to get through a second tackle. It'll be a no gain, 2nd down and 10.
He had nowhere to go and shook off one guy, but couldn't get the other 3 off of him.
We've got about 22 shares right now on Facebook. Let's get to 50 before we give away this gift card courtesy of Big Whiskey's in Poplar Bluff. And no, Brian, you can't win that, my friend. I'm sorry.
I'm not an employee, right? Come on.
But you came up with the questions.
Oh, that's true. I can't.
You know the answers.
Yeah, that's true.
Before I did. 2nd down and 10. A quick pass to Xavier Jones. Jones with the catch and the run. He has got a Baldwin Chevrolet first down, baby. He is inside the Costello's red zone. That was a nice catch and run for Xavier Jones. And boy, the defense grabbed every bit of that jersey to get him out of bounds.
He took a lot of them with him. Were we at 15 or 16? 15, 16.
Yep, 16.
19-yard pickup for him. That was a good catch and run.
That was a great job there by the Mules. First down and 10. Mules 2nd time tonight inside the Costello's red zone. Ferguson bounces off, misses one tackle, the 10, the 5, and he will score!
Gave it to him, nice.
Touchdown, Mules! What a play by Devin Ferguson. And Ferguson, that is his first touchdown run of this season. Watch the replay here, Brian.
Got an angle on him,
as he bounces out and able to get in for the 6 points. And
Great
now
run.
for the first time all season, it is a touchdown for the Mules. And now we've got the Ozark Legacy Insurance extra point attempt. Rowan Gowan coming in for the extra point. Here it is. It is on the way. It is up, and it is good. We are tied at 7. We are back in 30 seconds. Let's hear you folks on social media. Let's get those booms going on Facebook. We're back in 30 on the Stinson Press Mules Radio Network.
Barker's Towing and Auto Repair. As the name suggests, Barker's does more than just towing.
Here at Barker's, we offer a complete line of automotive services, including tires, brakes, alignments, maintenance, and repair.
And for our car enthusiasts, you'll enjoy our speed shop for quality performance parts.
We are locally owned and look forward to earning your business.
And for those times that you need a tow, Barker's Towing is available 24/7 for all of your towing and auto recovery needs.
It's Barker's by request, 573-785-7811.
How about that, Sean Manning? That touchdown at a Ken Cawthon Shelter Insurance touchdown drive for the Mules, baby.
Absolutely what Poplar Bluff needed, able to go down the field after a big stop, a long run, great contain on the outside to allow the running back to get all the way to the end zone. He stretched out and got 6 points on the board. Mules are back in it, tie game, let's go.
Sean, real quick, how important for the defense now to come out and get one more big stop and give the offense an opportunity to possibly take the lead for the first time in a game this season.
You got the momentum. You don't want to let them come back down the field. Now is the time for the defense to step up and get the offense back out there.
All right, stand by, Sean. We'll come back to you here momentarily. I tell you what, Brian, great touchdown drive for the Mules. Rowan Gowan, the extra point attempt. It was good, and here we go. It is a squib kick. And it's going to be taken. Oh, it's past the 10-yard line. Picked up at the 5-yard line by Mekhi Robinson. Now we get flags everywhere. There's 2 flags down. That one's going to come back more than likely.
A lot of laundry out there. There might be a couple.
A lot of laundry indeed. We'll see. I don't know.
It's like my house on a Sunday. My goodness.
My wife won't tolerate that laundry on the field, let me tell you. She's always getting on to me to do laundry. It's going to be against Chaminade. It's going to be against the Red Devils. So the Mules defense once again, they're going to mark him back inside the 10, it looks like.
Yeah, probably half the distance if they're at the...
It looked like they were at the 13, but they're going to mark him back. It's going to be, on the 7-yard line. Boy, the Mules defense here, they've got themselves a present. Mules have 3 timeouts. What we have now, timeout on the field, I believe. We're going to keep it here. Water break.
Yep.
Let's keep it here, and let's go to Sean real quickly because I'm interested. I seen the Mules walking off the field, and it looks like, Sean, from this vantage point, they're pumped up right now.
Yeah, they definitely are, especially when you got a penalty there and then the big stuff on the run back attempt. That's the kind of thing that energizes the team. The fans are definitely behind them. You can hear them on your mic probably right now. They're pumped, ready for the defense to get out here and get this stop.
That last call, Sean, it was a hold, right?
No, it was a chop block.
Chop block, okay, so we can't see the emotion from this side. Thank you, Sean. Stand by. We'll come back to you. By the way, Poplar Bluff girls tennis swept St. Pius tonight. Varsity and JV picking up big wins. Congratulations to our Lady Mules tennis. All right, first down and 10 for the Red Devils now. They are backed up on their own 7-yard line.
And Weiler's taking snaps now.
Yes, he is. So Weiler is back in. He is there to pass, and this one's incomplete. Good job there. The Mules was ready for the interception. Jalen Schaefer's number 12. That ball bounced right to him. Second down and 10. You talk about momentum swings. Right now, the Mules are definitely on the momentum swings.
I say it could turn in a hurry, too.
That touchdown drive for the Mules a moment ago went 5 plays, 50 yards, 2 minutes and 3 seconds. There is a run up the middle, and this one is not going to have a whole lot. Clayton Schock in on the tackle. The ball carrier, I believe
Dooley.
it looked like, was number 29 at Dooley. Yep, Will Dooley, the 5'10 junior.
Were they marking the 13?
I believe so. Yep, 13. Third down coming. Can the Mules get off the field? Once again, Weiler back at quarterback. He moved. And now everybody looks confused on the Red Devils offense.
Yep,
That could have been a 5-yard penalty there. They're lucky it wasn't thrown. Play clock is down to 4. They just get it off. They're going to go over the middle, and oh, what a move! J.R. Lathan, baby! What a play over the middle! J.R. Lathan knocked that ball away from Isaac Hudson. Great defense all the way around. I know Miss Chappelle, she's loving it right now in the stands.
That was a beautiful defensive play. Got his hand around him there and did a good job of not drawing a penalty.
Boy, I tell you what, that was great job all the way around.
And then gives the Mules could give the Mules some really good field position. Ferguson's at the 50, waiting for the punt here, and the Mules are going to bring some pressure. Or just
I don't want to get my hopes up here, but the last time we had the ball like this, we fumbled it going out of bounds. Ewing is standing in his own end zone.
They're missing a player. He's coming down. They got 12 seconds to get him in there.
10 seconds. Play clock is down to 8.
They're going to take a timeout.
Yeah, they're taking a timeout here, it looks like. That could be a costly timeout here. A Chaminade timeout. 2 timeouts remaining in the half. Let's step away for 30 seconds. We'll be back on the Stinson Press Mules Radio Network.
Looking for power, performance, or pure fun? You'll find it at Wolf Creek Power Sports. From rugged Can-Am ATVs and side-by-sides to Toro mowers built to tackle any yard, Wolf Creek has you covered. And we service what we sell. And the best part? You don't have to take our word for it. Come in for a test drive and experience the quality of Can-Am and Toro for yourself. Wolf Creek Power Sports. Poplar, Bluff.
So here we go. The Mules now coming back out. Big 4th down, 3rd down stop by the Mules. And now Ferguson lining up on his own at 50-yard line. Ewing standing in the end zone. It's going to be a low snap. And they just get it off. And Ferguson is going to let it roll. Yep, smart idea. Let the ball roll. You've got good field position down to the 44-yard line. That is where... By the way, it looks like we're getting a new, Weiler is warming up on the sideline. I was going to say, my wife just sent me a text, Brian. If the Mules can pull this off, she says we're all going to go to Heartland in the morning for some ice cream. What do you think about that? She's buying for everybody.
All right.
Tim, I need your credit card, by the way. 1st down and 10 on the 44-yard line. By the way, Heartland Express makes some great milkshakes, by the way, just so you know.
Don't tell me that. I don't need any more.
I'm just telling you, they've got a great ice cream shop inside. I see Coach Joe Brown, athletic director, down there with the Mules there. He's excited. His first home game at Poplar Bluff. Oh, good job there by Clifford. The ball comes loose, but was he down?
Yeah,
he was down.
Referee's already
pointing. The Mules are very lucky on that one. The Red Devils sideline not happy. They'll mark him down a 49-yard line. 49-yard line. So a gain, a positive gain. A good job by Clifford. And I believe we have a player down. We do have a player down. And it's a Mules player, too. I didn't see it at first, but now the trainers are all out there quickly to check on him. Jeff Dawes.
I thought that was Xavier Jones over there, but
I'm not sure. It's a cramp.
Yeah,
I see J.R. Latham. He's going back to the huddle.
So I think Colt was going to throw it to him, and then he kind of fell backwards, and that's when Colt headed upfield.
Boy, good job by Ozark Total Healthcare. They were there quickly before I could even realize. Mike Berry is tuning in. He says, let's go Mules. Of course, Mike Berry now, I hate to say it because I feel bad for the guy. He is now the principal for my son at Twin Rivers High School. Ooh. My son's a freshman in high school, believe that or not. I'm getting old. But I still have yet to get a phone call on him, so I'm pretty excited about that.
I mean, it's early still. It's not even.
No, it's not early. That means I'm doing something right. Ozark Total Healthcare, proud supporters of Mules football. Xavier Jones. No, it's not Xavier Jones, I don't believe, Brian. I don't think that is. Make the play, White. Yeah, it is. I'm sorry. It is Xavier Jones. Good news is he was able to get up. He's being helped off the field, though. Hopefully it's just cramps and he'll be able to come back. Ken Compton, Shelter Insurance, Baldwin Chevrolet, Big Whiskeys, also Maverick Glass, Oakdale Care Center, Air Solutions, Larry Hillis Dodge, Eye Care Specialist, Christian Automotive and Tire, also being brought to you by Wolf Creek Power Sports.
Yeah, Xavier had that big 16-yard pass, catch and run to set up that touchdown, you know. So
Mike just said, give it a few. I don't want Mike to call me because of my son. I'll tell you what, Mike, you call my lovely wife, Pam. She'd love to hear from you. You might want to lose my phone number, my friend. I do a lot of the PA out there at Twin Rivers during basketball season. I may have to get a new hobby. All right, second down coming for the Mules. We're back to live action now. Second down and 6. It's going to be a pass outside. Johnson with the catch, and Johnson's got a Baldwin Chevrolet first down. Did I see a flag get thrown in there?
I don't think so.
Caden Johnson. It is a Baldwin Chevrolet first down. Big time catch and run by Johnson, the 5'9" senior, all the way down to the 36-yard line, or 37-yard line rather. 14-yard catch and run. Mules are now on the opposite side, going right to left. They put Jenkins in motion. They give it to him. Jenkins is going to run into a brick wall. He lost at least 2 yards on the play. And Jenkins. So it's going to bring up second down and 12. Skylar Wright says, let's get the win. Heather Haas says, let's go Xavier Jones.
That was Caden on that one? Yeah.
Yep, Caden, yep.
On a run, yep. I was still trying to catch up. And, you know, that last play, I looked like, you know, Caden Johnson, he caught that ball. He might have been coming in for Xavier there on that. So a good way to step up and fill in the spot.
You're not kidding, absolutely.
So, but yeah, second down and like 13 now.
So now Johnson in motion to the outside. Going to hand it off to Ferguson. Ferguson gets away from one tackle, and he is going to make this a third down and manageable. Boy, Ferguson doing a good job. He was stopped in the backfield and turned that into something, and he'll be down all the way inside the 40 to about the 37-yard line. Is that right? 37? Yep, 37. Yep. So third down coming up here for the Mules defense, or offense rather. Mules so far tonight, 2 of 7 on third down conversions. Boy, they need this one right here. They need a big third down conversion. Mules here. Ferguson lines up beside. Clifford going to hand it off to Ferguson. Ferguson's going to be close. I believe he's got it. A Baldwin Chevrolet first down. Yes, sir. He is just outside the Costello's red zone.
23 at the 23.
23-yard line. Boy, we've got several right now watching. We've got several watching our YouTube feed and our Facebook feed. They're all wanting that ice cream that my wife just sent me a text and said, Brian, you might be paying after all, buddy.
Me paying?
I'm just saying. Ferguson lining up right beside Clifford again. Going to hand it off to the junior, number 22, and Ferguson is going to get a couple of yards there.
Got a flag in the play.
Yep, there's a flag that just came in, so that one's probably going to come back, I would imagine.
Chop
going to be a chop block on the Mules,
yep.
so it is going to come back. Boy, I tell you what, on a penalty like that on first down, you're moving close to the red zone. That really hurts the momentum a little bit. Mary Barus is tuning in tonight. Don't forget about our trivia question right now. The winner tonight will receive a $25 gift card from Big Whiskeys, and that's going to be a 15-yard penalty, I believe, Brian. Well, that moves them way back. They've got to get all the way down to about the 12-yard line for the first down. So now they'll restart the play clock. 1:51 to go here in the third. 7-7 score. Going to be a pass to Logan Slack, and Logan Slack is going to get a lot of yards back. And that's going to bring up second down, and that'll be near the red zone again. So good job, good pass there by Colt Clifford to Logan Slack. See where they mark him down at the 20-yard line, the Costello's red zone.
He's got all that back.
Slack before that had one catch for 12 yards before that last play. 18 yards. And there's another pass, and this one nearly picked off as Johnson could not come down with it. It hit him in the chest. The ball bounced up, and luckily it came down and hit the turf. Otherwise, that could have been brutal for the Mules.
Third down.
Third down in about, what, 7?
It should be 7, yeah.
And third down and 7. Obviously, 4-down territory. You wouldn't see Gowan go in for a field goal, would you?
Let's see, where we at the 20?
So at the 20, be about a 38-yarder.
It'll be 37, 38.
37, yeah, 38, something like that.
I can't do math.
Mules would love to get some more yards here, no doubt about it. Going to go through the air, and it's tipped ball.
And intercepted, yep.
It is intercepted.
Number 40.
Number 40 comes down with it. Cameron Faub. And that is a second turnover, a miscue for the Mules. It just happened a moment ago where Caden Johnson had hit his chest and bounced, and this one was tipped and intercepted by Faub, Cameron Faub, the 5'11 senior.
Where they spot that at?
They are going to spot him down right at the 20-yard line. First down and 10 on the 20. And there is Barnes, and Barnes is going to get a first down. Or he's going to be close to it. Yeah, he'll get a first down on that carry. So now Barnes out to the 32-yard line, so a gain of 12. He is in at quarterback now. He scored the only touchdown for the Red Devils in the second quarter.
They gave him the 32 there to 12.
32, yep, 12-yard gain. Barnes this time is going to hand the football off, and he is pushing his way up to around the 37-yard line. Nice gain by Will Dooley. We've got some scoring updates here. It is 25-10 Jackson right now. They lead Ballard County, Kentucky. By the way, Jackson is ranked number 5 in Class 6. Knew that wouldn't take long.
Yeah, that was a big win.
In the state rankings.
Big win for them last week.
Big win.
Yeah.
So now Barnes, he'll keep it himself this time. Oh, what a good job there by the Mules at number 4, Jonah Halliburton. Boy, how big has he been tonight?
Yeah, he shot through that gap and was able to get to the quarterback before he was able to make a move. Looks like he lost.
Yep.
Last the end of the third quarter.
Yep. The end of the third quarter. We'll step away for 1 minute. We'll come back as the fourth quarter begins next. Tie ball game on the Stinson Press Mules Radio Network.
Making new friends can bring joy at any stage of life. At Oakdale Assisted Living, friendships grow naturally through shared meals, activities, and group outings. We provide personalized care in a warm, welcoming environment. Our residents are supported by passionate caregivers and surrounded by friends who feel like family, all while enjoying the freedom of an independent lifestyle. Schedule your tour of Oakdale Assisted Living today by calling 573-686-5242. That's 573-686-5242.
All right, so here we go as we begin the fourth quarter. I'll bring in Sean Manning following this play. Third down. And now Barnes, they switch sides. The Red Devils going right to left. Barnes is going to take it himself, and he's not going to get much. Fourth down coming, and Sean, a big stop there for the Mules defense.
Absolutely big stop. I cannot see Chaminade trying to go for it here with how hard it's been to get first downs. Yeah, it looks like they're going to punt it. And the Poplar Bluff offense will get back on the field. Just going to tell them, hey, put that interception away. Let's go back down, get a touchdown.
I'll tell you what, Sean, great analysis, my boy. We'll talk to you here very, very soon. Brian, what a good stop there for the Mules defense. That was huge all the way around. Now the Mules may get the ball back. Ferguson on his own 30-yard line. Ewing is back to kick. The Mules student section. Oh, nearly a block there by.
Got a little
I think
piece
he
of it,
did.
Yeah. But it still rolled pretty good way, and
it's going to take a red, or not a red wing, but a Red Devil bounce anyway. Don't forget, as we just begin at the fourth quarter, Grandma Jackie is tuning in right now. Dexter is all over Sykeston right now. Dexter is poised to go 2-0. Dexter is ranked number 5 in the state rankings as well. Class 3, I believe.
Yeah, and they had a great season last year, so well deserved. Yep, absolutely.
Our trivia question on the screen right now. Up for grabs, a gift card from Big Whiskeys in Poplar Bluff. All right, first down and 10. Mules moved the ball effectively. They did stall on the interception. Clifford is going to be hammered, and he is not going to go anywhere. He'll be marked down at the 26-yard line. So for the Mules, it's going to bring up second down and 11. A loss of 1 yard. That last drive, by the way, for Chaminade.
Yeah, just the one first down, and did I update that? Yep, okay. Yep. 15 plays, 5 plays, I'm sorry.
5 plays for 15 yards, I believe.
Yeah, forgot to add that, sorry. There you go, second down and 11 here from the Mules 26.
Clifford now, it's a high snap. He's able to get it right back. I would throw it out of bounds, but he is going to run. Oh, he gets shoved hard out of bounds. The official, it looked like, was thinking about throwing a flag, but keeps it in his pocket. So now it's third down and very, very long here for the Mules, and they're going to mark him back on the 22-yard line. That's a loss of 4 yards. Third and 15 coming. Boy, what kind of play do we have at third and 15? Deep in your own territory, 10-21 to go in the ball game. Still a tie game. 7-7 to score. Mules looking for a big play. Clifford, he's going to go deep, and he's got a man. And it's going to be Logan Slack, and that's going to be near the first down marker. We'll see where they mark him down. I think it's a first down.
No, it's short.
Is it short? Oh, it's very oh my goodness, not much.
36-yard line? Yep.
36-yard line. Here we go. This one's a big play. Fourth down and 1. They're going to go for it, right?
They're going for it, yep.
Ferguson, and he gets a Baldwin Chevrolet first down.
On that
just barely. Woo, what a big play that was. Thank you, Tommy. I appreciate that, my friend. He says for a high school football game, it's got to be one of the best covered videos and commentary I've watched college football games that aren't this good. Thank you so much, my man. It's all because of Brian Rosner.
That's all because of the game.
In the game, Sean Manning down there, Tim Hicks on the camera. First down, a Baldwin Chevrolet first down. The chains move. Oh, what a good job. Xavier Jones on the handoff. Jones now gets a little bit of running room, and he'll be close to a first down. He'll be a little bit short. Well, that opens up your playbook, though, getting some big yardage by Xavier Jones. Welcome back to the ball game, my friend.
Yeah, the second time they did that real run, got him 8 yards both times. Brings him up 2nd and 2. Now your playbook's wide open because you can do a lot of different things here.
Make sure and hit that share button for me. We want to get to 50 shares. We're at 33. Let's get to 50 before we give away this gift card from Big Whiskey's in Poplar Bluff. Here is the handoff. This one to Ferguson. Ferguson is inside Red Devil territory, and that will be a Baldwin Chevrolet first down. Brandon Spain on the PA across the way, getting the fans fired up here tonight.
You think I'm bad at this job? You should heard me in the PA one time at a JV game. It was horrible.
Remember, Big Whiskey's, they closed down the patio for their fans that want to watch Mules football. They shut down the back lot for stadium-style viewing at Big Whiskey's.
Probably a really neat viewpoint from up there.
You're not kidding.
We're getting a good game tonight.
Yes, they are. Another handoff to Ferguson. He stumbles, and he's not going to gain much. Maybe back to the line of scrimmage.
Yeah, no gain.
I was going to say, make sure and check out Big Whiskey's. They are your game day headquarters in Poplar Bluff. They've got mouth-watering food, ice-cold drinks, and a DJ. And by the way, the Mules games are being streamed live right now across multiple screens at Big Whiskey's on Oak Grove Road in Poplar Bluff. What do you say, Mules fans? I can sure use a touchdown about now. 7:52 to go in the ball game. 2nd down and 10. Quick pass to Caden Jenkins. It's going to be incomplete. 3rd down coming. 3rd and long. Mules are just 30% tonight on 3rd down conversions. They are 3 of 10. Chaminade is only 1 of 8 so far. Mules have done pretty well on 4th down. They are 3 out of 5.
And again, you just want to get a couple yards here and get you a chance for a manageable 4th down.
Clifford tonight is 8 of 20, 109 yards so far. Mules have 141 yards of offense on the ground, 109 through the air.
Ferguson's averaging 4.1 per carry. That's good to see.
That's very good to see.
We're going to need a little bit more than 4.1 here. Give me 5 or 6. Give it a chance of 4th down.
Oh, give me 10 yards. What do you say? Oh, this one's booed. Oh, it was a line drive, I believe, to Xavier Jones. It hit him in the shoulder pads, and I think they're doing the right thing here by punting the football away.
I think that might have hit a defender in the back, too.
Maybe.
Yeah, because it was through a lot of traffic there.
Clifford is going to come out to punt the football away. It'll be his 3rd punt of the night. He is averaging about 25.5 yards per punt. Wouldn't mind seeing a 50-yard punt right here. Here is the kick away. It is a high kick, not going to be 50.
Let's get a good roll.
Takes a Mules bounce. It's in. Oh, it nearly touched the defender. It's going to be inside the 10-yard line. So Clifford doing what he does well. Good kick there. Boy, we've got over 100 right now watching us on Facebook and almost 200 right now on YouTube. So glad to have you alongside for some Mules football.
7:29 left in this 4th quarter where we may need some extra time here.
It is 20-7 at the end of 3 quarters. Cape Central leading St. Charles West. Boy, I tell you what, with no Keyshawn Boyd in that lineup, that really takes away a lot of your run game for Cape Central. All right, 1st and 10. Barnes is back in at QB. Boy, look at this formation, Brian. They're all bunched up. They're going to try to let Barnes run it.
Yep.
Mules were ready for it. Alexander Larkins Also in on the tackle is Bryce Dobbs. They were ready for that one.
No gain, second down.
No gain. Second down and 10 to go. Tick, 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 tick. 7 minutes to go in the ball game. Remember, hit that share button. We want to give away this gift card coming up tonight. We want to get to 50 shares before we do that. Good job by Caden Johnson on the tackle. It's going to be a play out to Hassan Robinson.
It was a run on that, right?
It was a run,
okay.
yep.
Thank you.
Third down and short. We're going to give it out to the 15, I believe. Yep, 15-yard line.
It's like 16 maybe.
Yeah, maybe. Yeah, you're right. The nose of the football, the 16-yard line.
7-yard run.
So Barnes is looking at the play call. Play clock is down to 19. Plenty of time.
Yeah, when they go no huddle, they got plenty of time to change things up. They got the little.
Barnes will keep it himself. Mules are going to wrap him up, and he will not have the first down.
But it's going to be, it's going to be close.
It's going to be, I think he's a
fourth
good yard or two shy.
Fourth down.
He's going to be at least a yard, yep. So I don't know if they're going to go. No, Ewing. Here comes Ewing back in.
Yeah, no.
Boy, I tell you what, Mules fans, what do you think about this game? We're going to have an officials timeout here. We'll put that on the screen real quickly. Our trivia question really quickly on to the screen. How were the first points scored at Mules Stadium? A 24-yard run by Barrett Bruce, a 41-yard field goal by Adam Vincent, 79-yard pass from Zane Faust to Jared Moore, or a 35-yard interception return by Tyson Cox.
Can I get a hint here?
You can give a hint. It's your show.
So it shows that Brett Bruce is the Mules OC now.
Yep.
And Adam Vincent, he's of course the soccer coach. Right?
Yep.
Okay. Zane Bouncer. A couple guys, maybe that's been around, still around. Maybe they'll be the hint, or I don't know. Could be one of those two. Could not be. I could be throwing you off. You just never know.
You never know. Sean, you're on the sideline right now. Boy, what a great stop. Mules defense. I'll tell you what, momentum right now is in their favor in my estimation.
Absolutely. That was a big stop for the defense, keeping Chaminade pinned in back here. They're about to punt. Mules should have good field position, just 6 minutes left.
We're going to see what happens here as the Mules, Ferguson back to return. They get it off. It is a good kick by Chaminade. Ferguson takes it on a fair catch right at the 49-yard line of Chaminade, or make that 48-yard line rather.
5:51 left.
So 5:51 to go. Remember, we want to get to 50 shares on the night here. That is the plan before we give away this gift card. So make sure and give us your answer. Give us your answer on this trivia, and we'll make sure to get a hold of you.
Mules will take over at Chaminade's 48-yard line. Great field position for them.
Here we go, 1st and 10. Mules going left to right. Ferguson, he breaks one tackle, and he won't get away from a second tackle. He is going to, give him some good yardage. He's going to be inside the 45-yard line, it looks like, to about the 44. Second down, a gain of, 4 yards.
How many times has he bounced it out and got something out of nothing tonight, right? He's been doing a good job of seeing what's given into him and then taking it.
Second down coming up here, 2nd down and 6, a gain of 4 yards.
Just about 5 minutes left here to play.
Tie ball game. Another handoff to Ferguson. Ferguson breaks the tackle. It is a Baldwin Chevrolet first down. Watch the instant replay presented by Barker's Towing right here. Boom, as he bounces outside. That is a great run by Devin Ferguson. He is having himself quite the ball game so far tonight. Ferguson in on the night. He's got so far 65 yards.
76, sorry.
Or 76 yards.
Slow on the update. I had to count with my toes because he got the first down.
4:39 to play in the ball game. A Baldwin Chevrolet first down. Clifford will take it himself, and he will get to near the 30 to about the 31-yard line. So a gain of 2 yards on that play. Bring up 2nd down and 8. 4:23 to go in the ball game. Mules are content right now with just running out this clock and trying to win it here at the end of regulation.
I wonder what our kicking situation is with Gowan. He's got a leg on him. I wonder what his distance is.
50-50.
50-50? You think? That would be a long kick. But
man, we've got a huge audience right now on both platforms. Thank you so much for tuning in tonight.
Yeah, call your friends. It's a good game. We're not done yet.
We're not done by a long shot. Ferguson, they're going to hand it off to, it looks like to Xavier Jones. 3rd down coming. Boy, the entire defense thought that ball was going to Ferguson, as did I.
And it worked last 2 times, but one defender was able to keep an eye on his mark there, and it looks like the Mules lost a yard.
Yep, they lost a yard.
3rd and 9.
Our good buddy Ed Norton is tuning in. Boy, that rings the bell. He says, hey, Brian and Frankie. Tell you what, Norton does so much for our school district as well. Nobody better than Ed Norton, in my opinion. 3rd down coming, 3rd and 9. Big 3rd down, 3:12 to go here in the ball game. Mules trying to convert. Clifford will keep it himself, and I don't think he's going to go far. He's not. They wanted to hold the football and keep that clock moving. It's under 3 minutes now, 2:51. Jacob Baller is tuning in. I know that name. Remember that name?
Yes, sir. 4th and 9.
4th and 9. He played multiple sports for Poplar Bluff back in the day. I keep saying back in the day.
This big play right here.
Yes, it is. Huge play. Mules are lining up to go for it. 4th down coming. 4th and 9. They're going to try to get rid of it. They're going deep. They've got a man there, and he caught it out of bounds. And Chaminade will take over. Oh, Slack caught the football, but he was out of bounds. We are about 10 shares away from giving away this gift card from Big Whiskey's. If you don't mind, Tim, there it is. How were the first points scored here at Mules Stadium? There is the question. Sean, I tell you what, Mules had an opportunity there, but now the defense, they've got to play well with 2 minutes and 17 seconds left.
Yeah, the Mules coaching staff really wanted a pass interference call there. It looked like the receiver already was out of bounds before any contact happened, so I think it was a right call. But it's now time for the defense to step up, as they've been doing all game, and get the ball back, or at least just get us to overtime.
All right, let's see what happens here on 1st down. Weiler is back in. Weiler out of. He was possibly going to be sacked, but he gets out of it. And good job there by the Mules. Bryce Dobbs all the way out to the 42-yard line. And it's going to bring up a 1st down for the Red Devils. And now it's going to be under 2 minutes to go. The clock did not stop. Now it is.
They're trying to determine if it's a 1st down.
I think it was a 1st down.
They're going to give him 1st down, yep.
Yeah, I thought it was a 1st down. I didn't think for a split second it was anything less than a 1st down. Keisha Pig is tuning in tonight. One of our wonderful teachers in the school district in Poplar Bluff. Glad to have you alongside, Miss Keisha.
Under 2 minutes to go now, still tied at 7.
1:49, plenty of time. Weiler again. Oh, Dobbs is being held and overthrows, and boy, that could have been devastating. That ball was intended for Ryan Benedict. Dobbs was held. I'm not so sure that Chaminade got away with a hold call there. Nevertheless,
they're letting them play tonight. Not a lot of penalties tonight.
They're letting them play.
Yeah.
I like it.
About the only way to stop Dobbs, it seems like. 2nd down and 10 from their own 42 for Chaminade. 1:43 left in the ball game. Or 4th quarter, because we could go to extras here.
We could. It's 1:43. The clock is stopped. Weiler now on the pass. He gets it. This time it is a completed pass to Benedict. Benedict is a 6'5" senior. It's going to bring up 3rd down at 1:29. They say he stayed in bounds.
3rd and 1.
3rd and very short. Now Weiler, the quarterback, number 2 for Chaminade. They just set the ball now, 117. Chaminade with 2 timeouts. They're going to give the ball off. I believe this one was to Hassan Robinson, number 10. He is down to the 45-yard line. The clock is going to stop here on the first down. And we may get a timeout here. And it is going to be a timeout for Chaminade. They've got 1 timeout left. And we're getting looks like Dexter hangs on to beat Sykeston tonight, 39-24. So Dexter, the number 5 team in Class 3, is now 2-0. Make sure and let us know where you're watching from tonight. Big audience is watching us all over the place. Also hit that share button. And we're at the 109 mark as Chaminade takes a Larry Hillis Dodge timeout. We need 7 more shares, and we're going to give away this gift card from Big Whiskies in Poplar Bluff. It is a third down, or make that first down in 10. I wish it was third down.
At the 35, at the Mules 35, yeah.
45.
45, sorry. Don't give him that much.
Yeah, don't give him that much now, Brian. 109, Chaminade with 1 timeout remaining in the ball game. Very low-scoring game. This is a team a week ago, Brian, that scored 42 points. The Mules scored 18, and so far just 7 each.
Well, it was 14-7 last year between these two teams, so you knew it was going to be tight.
It was 14-12 last year.
Yeah, that's right.
There is a pass out. Oh, they're going to the mat. They're going to the play, and it is caught. Oh, my goodness. Touchdown, Chaminade. Isaac Hudson gets the catch, and it goes for 45 yards. 58 seconds remaining in the ball game. Mules have 3 timeouts.
The old trick play.
The old trick play as Miles Lowe threw that ball. And Isaac Hudson, watched the replay. I'm seeing it here, and he was wide open. He got behind Javian Bradley.
Who threw the ball? Sorry.
Oh, number 6.
6.
And the extra point is up and good. It is now a 7-point game. We're back in 30 seconds. This is the Stinson Press Mules Radio Network.
Attention farmers. Kevin's Auto Repair and Tire is running a farm special on tractor tires until the end of the year. Yes, you heard that correctly. Until the end of the year, Kevin's Auto Repair and Tire carries all the big names you know and trust. They also offer all sizes. No matter what size tractor you have, they can get you taken care of. For all of your tractor tire needs, call Kevin's Auto Repair and Tire at 573-840-5053 and ask for Shannon Bradley. That's 573-840-5053.
What a play on the trickery by Miles Lowe. Finds Isaac Hudson down the sideline, a 45-yard touchdown pass. And now it is a 14-7 score. And now the Mules have 58 seconds, 3 timeouts to play with. We need 1 more share, by the way, and we're going to give away this gift card in the last 58 seconds. Presented by Big Whiskies in Poplar Bluff. Wow.
Yeah, that's a good, tough play. You know,
that's tough. Mules defense have played well.
Yes.
And now we'll see if the offense can make something happen. Here is the kickoff. Owen Plotcher. It goes in the backfield to the end zone. A touchback. No time comes off the score, or off the clock, rather.
Yeah, I got 58 seconds, 80 yards. At least three timeouts, so I got plenty of options here. But yeah, tough to bounce back from that.
The game is not over, not by a long shot.
Hey, they pulled off one. Let's see what the Mules got in their bag of tricks.
All right, so here we go. 58 seconds. Mules obviously are going to try to pass the football, and the Red Devils know it.
Yeah, they're going to back up a little bit.
Red Devils have 1 timeout. Mules have all 3. 58 seconds. Can the Mules get a drive? Going to have to get rid of it. He does, and it's going to go out of bounds, and a flag comes in. Is it intentional grounding?
Yeah, but he was throwing it to JR on the outside there.
So I don't know.
Maybe they'll pick it up.
Or is it roughing the passer?
No, it wasn't roughing the passer. He tripped him up from behind. Yeah, the side judge coming over saying he had a receiver in the area.
Are they saying, wait a minute. Here is the call. Intentional grounding. Wow, that is a loss of down.
Yeah.
Mules had J.R. Lathan in the area.
Woo. I know. I would say that that ball slipped out of his hand. He definitely was trying to get it to him. But
we've got a problem now. Clifford just sits down. He's cramping up too. Yep, Clifford is cramping as we speak. He just went right down on the turf. And now it's going to be an official timeout here. Mules injury, and now we're seeing the trainer, Jeff Dawes, coming out onto the football field. That being said, we'll turn it over to Sean Mannon, who was right there as well. Sean, kind of surprised there by the intentional grounding call.
I didn't really see a receiver close enough, and with it not getting back to the line of scrimmage, I could understand where it came from. Coach Mannon not happy about it at all, as he's going to let the ref know about it right now. But
the ball didn't get back to the line of scrimmage because it just slipped out of his hand. He was coming down, but he definitely had a guy in the area where he was aiming towards. But yeah, because it didn't get back to the line of scrimmage, that does kind of handcuff the official there.
Yeah, even if it does slip, it's kind of hard to tell from that angle he was running on that. So it could slip or could have, air quotes, slipped.
Yeah, no, he definitely had trouble getting it out of his hands because he was coming down.
Well, what we're waiting for is cramps here by Clifford. That's a big momentum here for the Mules. Let's go ahead, Tim, and put that question back on the scoreboard here. Let's give away this gift card. Your final time to submit your answer. How were the first points scored at Mules Stadium? Was it A, B, C, or D? And do you want to give a hint? One more hint? Nope, he says nope.
I gave him a hint, yeah.
Tim, put the answer on the board, my friend.
I don't even remember what the
answer is. It is C, a 79-yard pass from Zane Faust to Jared Moore. By the way, there were 2 passes in that ball game to Jared Moore. Yeah. Zane Faust to Jared Moore. The answer is C, and Amanda Johnny Johnson wins our gift card from Big Whiskeys in Poplar Bluff. We've got a new quarterback, it looks like. Gage Earnhardt coming in for the Mules. Empty backfield, and he is going to go long, way over the head of Logan Slack, and that's going to be incomplete. And now it's 3rd down and 10. 3rd and 10, Sean, as you were down on the sideline. Mules have 48 seconds down by a touchdown. What is in that playbook down there, Sean?
Well, whatever it is, they need to find it because this is it. They got to get a first down here. I think if it was me, they're going to try to do another over the top, maybe a slant, try to catch the defense in the middle slipping, or if they can, go for a fade route on the outside, but we'll see.
3rd down and 25.
48 seconds left, too.
48 seconds, still have 3 timeouts. Remember, Sean, the mic is on you, so be careful down there. Over the middle, there's Xavier Jones, a timeout called. They've got 2 of them remaining, a Larry Hillis Dodge timeout. And now, Brian and Sean, this play coming up is the ball game.
Yes, it is. And we got a
Larry Hillis Dodge timeout on the 20-yard line is where they mark him down. 4th down coming up.
4th and 10. You got back to the line of scrimmage. Yeah, makes
4th down and 10. So Amanda Johnny Johnson wins the gift card from Big Whiskeys in Poplar Bluff. We'll get a hold of Amanda Beth Lewis, Coach Beth Lewis, that is. She picked up the gift card from Pizza Inn back in the first half. Thank you to everybody who has tuned in and played along for Mules Trivia here this year so far.
Hopefully we can see a little trivia for the future here coming up with a walk-off crazy finish maybe.
I'll tell
you never know, right?
You never know. big-time crowd watching the finale of this ball game. Over 200 right now watching us on YouTube. Over 160 right now on Facebook. Here we go.
So Chaminade's definitely not bringing a lot. They're playing it safe here. 4th
down and 10. Earnhardt, shotgun formation, empty backfield. Going over the middle, and it's in, complete to Xavier Jones, and that will be the ball game. With 36 seconds left, Sean, the Mules, it slipped right through their fingertips.
It was a valiant effort, but Chaminade found the right play at the right time to get them that second touchdown. The players are going to be disappointed. The coach is going to be disappointed, but there's still a lot of good to come from this game.
Absolutely. And, Sean, thank you again for your amazing coverage there on the sideline. Appreciate you as always. 36 seconds. And I think you were right, Sean, by extending our receiver the way we did. No issues tonight on the sideline. Good job, my friend.
Thank you. I love being here.
That is Sean Mannon, who's done a great job on the sidelines here tonight for us. As always, 1st down and 10, Chaminade.
They're not going to take a knee. Look like they're going to try to get the points.
They're going to try to get the points.
Remember, you get those district points, so a touchdown is a big thing right now.
And that's what some of their fans are even asking too.
Unless you fumble it and then they run it back on you. That's where you get in trouble, but yeah.
Mules take a timeout, I believe. There was a timeout called.
Yeah,
the clock is stopped. I'm not sure who took the timeout, though. There wasn't a signal.
Bluff.
Was it Bluff? Okay.
Yeah.
Well, there wasn't a signal.
Were we at the 11 or 12?
Looks like
16, 17.
17. Yeah. So Chaminade right now with a 7-point lead, trying to get that 2-touchdown mark. They get more points in the district standings.
Yeah, you get 13 points, up to 13 points winning for your wins. From your point margin. So that's where this is a big deal. You get those. After 9 games, it comes down to like a point. 3, whatever, 7. I don't know. There's some kind of crazy math that it comes down to, but every point does count. Unless they're now going to take the knee. Now they're going to take the knee.
Now they'll take the knee and just be done.
They were probably just to burn a timeout for the Mules. Yeah.
Yeah, Mules are going to.
So that'll do it.
So Mules will burn their final timeout here. Larry Hillis Dodge a timeout as the Mules are going to end up and lose here tonight against Chaminade. By the way, the Mules entering tonight's game was 1 of 4 against Chaminade. Tonight is the 6th matchup overall, and the Mules will now go to 1-5 against Chaminade all time.
And another close game, 2 years in a row. And
2 year, you're right.
And yeah, you're 0-2, and you're headed on the road for the biggest game of the year next week at Farmington. So, a big week of practice up for the Mules here.
But I got to tell you, the Mules have a lot to build on. I mean, they played really well tonight. They absolutely did.
Yep. A few, minor things here and there, but definitely made some great adjustments. Played really good. Defense was really outstanding.
They were.
Offense, moved the ball, had some opportunities. Man, that play at the end of the first half, they're going to be thinking about that for a while this week. But the fans will be, but the coaches and the players are going to move on. This one's behind them, and now the season's going to start over on Monday because big game coming up Friday night at Farmington.
So this will end the ball game here tonight as the Mules will go to 0-2. Chaminade goes to 2-0. Your post-game report is on the way next. I'm not sure. I was told we might have some players to come up as well. We'll see. I thought the defense played really, really well. We'll be back. Don't go anywhere. You're watching and listening to Mules football. Final score 14-7 on the Stinson Press Mules Radio Network.
little bites to big appetites, there's something for everyone. At Costello's Restaurant in Poplar Bluff, we serve fresh, made-to-order meals that satisfy every craving. From St. Louis-style pizzas to hand-cut certified Angus beef steaks, fresh seafood, and home-style pastas, every bite is packed with flavor. Costello's makes the perfect date night or a meal out with friends and family. Start your morning with our full breakfast menu available every day. Costello's, where every meal is a masterpiece.
We know what drives a champion. It's not just strength. It's heart, grit, and teamwork. Every play, every sprint, you're building more than a score. You're forging character. Push past doubt, lift your teammates, and show the world what you're made of. And now, go win that game.
At Air Solutions, your home's comfort matters. And for many years, Air Solutions has been the area's trusted local name for heating and cooling. Their unmatched expertise keep your home running perfectly and comfortably year-round. Whether that's keeping you cool in summer, warm in winter, or the lights on during a power outage, Air Solutions' skilled professionals are ready to serve you. And they always respect your time and hard-earned money. For reliable and honest service, trust Air Solutions in Poplar Bluff, 573-840-0844.
A friend is someone who knows where you came from. Someone who always shows up when you need them.
Hey, Ben.
Someone who's there for the good times and the challenging ones. With comprehensive insurance policies backed by award-winning customer service, Shelter Insurance is committed to being there when you need us most.
See Shelter Agent Kent Cawthon in Poplar Bluff for a free insurance review.
At Baldwin Chevrolet, teamwork is what drives us forward.
From sales to service, we go to bat for you. When it comes to prices and experience, we kick the competition to the curb.
From shooting your shots to scoring touchdowns, Baldwin Chevy Cadillac's the place to be.
Proudly supporting Poplar Bluff and our community for over 45 years. Go Mules!
And we are back here live as the Mules here tonight, as the Mules are lose here tonight 14-7. See if Tim can hand me that mic here, crowd mic there, my friend, if you don't mind. We may have a few of our Mules players coming up here to the broadcast booth, so we want to make sure that if we do, we get them to hop on the mic with us. So that being said, here tonight as the Mules here tonight fall 14-7, but overall, like we said earlier here, Brian, very good defensive effort all the way around for the Mules.
Yeah, excellent game. Mules just a couple yards short there at the end of the first half, and again in the fourth quarter where they had an opportunity to take advantage of a short field. Play here or there, and it's a different ball game. But, you learn from those and you move on. And next week, is a fresh week and a big ball game against Farmington. And so the Mules will refocus and learn what they can do better.
We've got Mr. Aguilar now on the program with us. And I'll tell you what, I know that it wasn't the outcome you guys wanted, but defensively, you guys had some big stops all night long. Walk us through the big plays that you guys had here tonight and the fact that you guys had fight in you all the way from the first play to the very last.
Man, we don't give up. Our coach tells us not to give up and keep pushing. I felt like God was with us through the whole game. and he's really teaching us a lesson right now to, not take it easy at practice. Keep giving it all you got every day, and and we got. Hold on, Greg. He tells us trust the process every day. And I feel like that's what we're doing, and he keeps motivating us, and that's what we're going by.
Tell me, after the game ended here tonight, and you're all huddled there on the 50-yard line, what was the message by the coaches? Obviously, going 0-2 is not what we want, but we obviously have a lot of room to grow. And looking at this game, we were hanging in there all the way with a good team out of Chaminade. And Brian said this earlier on in the ball game. I really believe, as he does, our season really begins coming up next week as we travel to Farmington, a SEMO Conference North opponent, but more importantly, a district opponent as well, and it'll be played on their field in just 7 nights.
Yes, sir. Coach said let it sting. Got to work hard tomorrow, got to wake up, watch film heavy, and just keep giving. Like I said, keep giving all you got. Don't give up at the end of the day, and this one's going to sting, but we're going to come next Friday and just give it all we got.
What are some things that you want to see your team work on between now and next Friday as you guys make that trip to Farmington?
Just not give up on ourselves and keep telling ourselves we got it, and keep pushing through when it goes bad, and not giving up at the end of the day, and just, keep telling yourself you got it.
Tell you what, we had a lot of people watching here tonight all the way through on Facebook and YouTube, but still watching right now. What do you want to say to those that are supporting this team through and through?
Hold on. Got to be watch Farmington. It's going to be good.
All right. Well, thank you for the time, my friend. We'll give it to Coach Jason Puryear there, and go enjoy, or I should say go rest up for next week. Coach Puryear, I was talking to Andre Aguilar there, and I'll tell you what, your team, they had a chance all the way through to battle in this ball game. A couple of miscues. It could go a different direction, but your team never gave up all the way through, had an opportunity. Walk us through the last 2 minutes of the football game.
Yeah, well, they had the ball, obviously, and we knew they were going to pass the ball. And, any team, it's early in the season, we don't have a lot of film on the other opposite team. So we knew they were going to try some double move or something like that. And what they did is they ran a double pass on us early. So we knew they were going to throw the ball. And this is a great opportunity for me to take responsibility on that particular play. We could have changed the outcome of the game a lot of different ways throughout the game. I think everybody understands that. But on that particular play, that was a cornerback. That's my guy, and he's a young kid that hadn't played a lot for me. And I did not the proper job of preparing him for it. And I wanted him to understand it. And like we talked to our kids to work through things, and we're going to work through that. We're going to get in early. We're going to go back to work. I love the tenacity of this team. They fight. We've showed we can play tight, throughout the entire game, and we got a lot of film on the guys. We are disappointed. This is a hungry group, and we're going to come back even hungrier, I believe.
I'll say, even on that play, Coach. It was just a step. They had a perfect throw there to get over the top there. I mean, they just made a play, but
right.
Your guy was right there. I mean, just to step off. That one little step, was the difference. And,
yeah. The football is a game of inches, and we talk about it all the time. So momentum's a thing, and just a little stuff like that. And that's what I love about the game. It's tough to coach. It's tough to play it, and we put these kids in some difficult situations at times. But, yeah, he did make a great effort on it, and we're going to learn from it, and we're going to move forward.
I'll tell you what, the running game for you guys really opened up here tonight. It seemed like we had issues with the passing game, but the run game was there. Ferguson, there were several times where he was in the backfield for a loss. He made something out of nothing and kept the Mules drives going time and time again.
Yeah, I thought up front we did a great job compared to last week especially. I thought we were tiring out the Chaminade's defensive line and starting to open up some gaps. And that's kind of Devin's way of running the ball. He's patient, and he finds gaps, and he falls forward. He does a good job of that. And I thought the line did a great job of bouncing back from last week because we didn't do as good as we knew we could. But the coaches are doing a great job, and the conditioning is really paying off for those guys. They stay after practice every day and do extra conditioning, and you can see that paying off.
We've seen a couple of players, go down with a little bit of injury, cramping-wise. It didn't seem like anything major. Is that what you're seeing as well?
Absolutely. We had some cramps. We knew it was going to happen late. Again, we're going to feed them bananas, a lot of water, and keep stressing it. It was a great night for football. So we didn't have as many cramps as we typically do early in the season, and that was good because, we don't have a ton of depth, so it's important to keep our guys on the field.
You guys are passing around the pickle juice at halftime, weren't you?
Yeah, there's a lot of pickle juice. I made sure I didn't get one of those. It tastes a little different,
I tell you what, looking at next week, obviously going 0-2 to Farmington, not what we want, but honestly, this district is still still very winnable for the Mules, and next week is going to be a big matchup on the road. Your first thoughts on the Knights?
Well, you're right. It's wide open. The district, when it came out, we looked at it, and we know it's going to be wide open. And really, we're looking towards Farmington. We're going to be hungry for it. We're going to get on some film tonight. We're going to start getting a game plan together. And that's what I like about Coach Manning. I don't think many people can out-scheme a guy like him, and he's very, very sharp, and I like the game plans, and we edit as we go along. But our main thing this week in practice is to up the tempo and be physical and get tough-minded. We keep stressing that throughout the weeks, tough-minded, and that can get us through a lot of tough spots.
Yeah, defensively, you guys only gave up that really one drive where the quarterback kind of just got loose on you guys, and then you guys made great adjustments after that. But it's hard to stop that. You even called a timeout and just couldn't get that momentum to stop.
Absolutely. Zero came in the game, and that was a good plan by Chaminade. They switched it up on us, and then we made an adjustment at halftime, and we came out and stopped it again. Yes. Credit to Coach Manning. And then defensively, we were getting them off the field. Very excited about that part of it. So there's a lot of good things to take from it, and we're going to grow from it, and we're going to build confidence moving forward.
You talk about growing and confidence. I want to know from you, from your perspective, what is the one area that you guys want to work on truly between now and next Friday to get ready for that big matchup in Farmington?
Tempo. One word, tempo. They're fast. We know it. They're going to line up and try to hike the ball probably within 12 seconds, and we need to be ready for it. It's hard to get a look in practice unless you got a lot of kids and to get a fast look and scout. So we're going to probably try to make sure we stress that before we get out this week and make sure the scout team is running fast. So tempo, I think we play better when we don't have to think a lot and we can just go play anyway. So it may serve us well Friday night.
You guys run like 2 scout teams at a time, right? To kind of keep keep that snap. And then Chaminade ran really up-tempo kind of game tonight too a little bit, but not as fast as you're going to see from Farmington.
Correct. Nothing like we're going to see from Farmington for sure. And we have a lot of help in practice. We've been using the freshmen. They're a good group of freshmen, and when they give us fresh legs and give us stuff to line up to and give us good looks as well. So, yeah, they're going to get their workout this week for sure.
Yeah, those scout teams, they do a lot to what you guys do for Friday night. So they might not be getting the Friday night highlights, but they're definitely the important part of the team.
There's no doubt about it. We totally believe in every single kid on our team. We stress that everyone plays a role. I have a corner right now, and he knows, and he's a very good scout player, and he makes us so much better. So the effort is there through all walks on, freshmen, obviously up through the seniors.
Well, Coach, I appreciate the opportunity and the time, and we look forward to seeing you guys next Friday on the road live in Farmington.
Yeah, appreciate you guys. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, Pro. Appreciate you. Coach Puryear joining us live. And by the way, Coach, man, what you don't know is we've been in the gym all summer long. He's been bulking me up. So let me tell you, he's a big reason why I've been staying in the gym, and my wife is making me as well.
No, that helps.
I'm kidding. But nevertheless, tonight the Mules obviously – not the way the Mules wanted to end tonight, but obviously the run game was so much better than it was in week 1 at 157. Ferguson's growing up right before our very eyes. 17 carries, 76 yards. He was averaging about 4.5 carries as opposed to last week. And then Colt Clifford, 19 carries, 43 yards. I believe last week he was in the negatives, and tonight he was in the positives. Jenkins had the 1 carry for 22 yards as well. And you look at receiving-wise, Logan Slack, 3 catches for 44 yards. Xavier Jones at 3 catches, 48 yards. And then also Caden Jenkins had a couple of catches for 18 yards. Clifford overall, 8 of 22 for 109. No touchdowns. Did have a couple of interceptions on the night. One interception rather. Mules had 2 turnovers on the night. Earnhardt came in 1 for 4, 15 yards. A lot of growth to get through, but if there's one team that can do that, it's definitely these Mules, and I'm excited to see what they will do coming up next Friday in Farmington. Final thoughts to you.
Yeah, they showed some growth this week from last week. We saw some improvement. Obviously last week we also saw that fighting them. We saw some fighting them tonight. So they're definitely going to have their hands full next week. It all depends on what happens between now and then. Are they going to get better in practice? Are they going to be prepared for Friday night and that trip? Because it's 0-2 right now, but on the record, but. really you can kind of start. You got the SEMO North Conference opener next week against a district opponent, so that's a big deal. Like I said, it's the season really gets kind of rolling here next week, and it'll be interesting to see what happens next Friday night.
Yeah, the next 2 ball games are going to be really critical for the Mules.
3 or 4.
The next 4 games really theoretically, but the next 2 are going to be really big because you've got the SEMO North and you've got district as well. So real quickly to you, I would say that what we're forgetting to mention, there's something going on next week. Oh, that's right. The return of Brent Eckley
Coach Eckley's back,
into the SEMO conference, so that could be interesting as well.
And that's where we talk about that up-tempo. He's bringing that up-tempo, that he had at Jackson, and then probably took it with him down in Arkansas. But, he likes that fast up-tempo, make your defense not get lined up properly and make your opponent make mistakes. And, Farmington seems like they've caught on pretty quick from what we saw last week, and it'll be interesting to see what the video shows this week from. But, yeah, and Farmington's been a tough place to play for the Mules last few years.
Yes.
It's never dull, so it should be a good one for everybody to tune in on next week.
Absolutely. We encourage you to tune in. And
better than making that drive, for sure.
You're not kidding, and I tell you what, Brian, I can't speak for you, but I'm telling you, man, 2 games. I know we're 0-2. I'm having a ton of fun, and it's going very well. People are loving this Frankie and Brian stuff, and I'll tell you what, the stats are working out great, and I hope that you'll be in Farmington next week right beside me.
Yeah, next week's going to be fun because we get the Current River cleanup with my wife on Saturday. So, next week's busy week. So, but I can't wait.
Busy. Maybe
Friday night will be fun.
Maybe she'll reach out to me this week.
No, I tried it. She's like, I
spot.
don't want to talk to that guy.
Okay, I figured so. I can't blame her.
She don't get up that early.
I know she doesn't get up. I still was going to try anyway.
No, she'd be happy to come and talk. She really enjoys that, and that's always a fun event for the 9/11 Day Project for the AmeriCorps seniors. Yeah.
Well, I'm so glad to have you alongside, and we look forward to having you next Friday live in Farmington, my friend.
Yeah, good seeing you.
You betcha. Brian Rosner joining us live, and real quickly, let's go over. We talked about the stats. Let's thank our sponsors one more time, and then we are going to get out of here for the evening. Our sponsors here tonight, they include First Midwest Bank, also being brought to you by our good friends at Kevin's Auto Repair, PB Realty, Legacy Farm and Land Specialist, also being brought to you by Whitworth Gift Chest Jewelers, and being brought to you by Costello's, Hefner's Furniture and Appliance, Ozark Legacy Insurance Partners, Heartland Express, The Manor, Pizza Inn, Barker's Towing and Auto Repair, American Family Insurance Agent Gerald Zerwanka, and being brought to you by Wolf Creek Power Sports, Christian Automotive and Tire, Eye Care Specialist, Larry Hillis Dodge, Air Solutions, Oakdale Care Center, Maverick Glass, Big Whiskeys, Baldwin Chevrolet, Ken Cawthon Shelter Insurance, and Ozark Total Healthcare. Final score tonight, Mules fall 14-7, and that means our next broadcast now will come up next Friday. Mules will be on the road, will be live in Farmington. Pregame is going to begin at 6:20, and that means our kickoff is coming up at 7 o'clock. For Sean Mannon and Tim Hicks and Brian Rosner, I'm Frankie Castillo. We are saying so long tonight. Final score 14-7. Mules fall to 0-2 on the season. We will be back on the air next Friday night, beginning at 6:20, and the kickoff at 7. Mules football will be live in Farmington. Have a blessed and safe weekend. Until then, you've been watching exclusive coverage of Mules football and listening live on today's talk, 93.3 FM, 930 AM, KWOC, streaming live on Facebook and on YouTube. This is the Stinson Press Mules Radio Network.